Bacche bene venies, gratus et optatus, perquem noster animus fit letificatus.
Istut vinum bonum, vinum generosum, redit virum curialem probum animosum.
Exunt vasa regia, tribus spoliatur, Jerusalem et regalis Babylon ditatur.
Hey!
Istut vinum bonum, vinum generosum, redit virum curialem probum animosum.
Acus fortis superans, pector virorum, in amorem concitat animos eorum.
Hey!
Istut vinum bonum, vinum generosum, redit virum curialem probum animosum.
Factus ebet visitans mulierum genus, facit ea subditas diviotum Venus.
Istut vinum bonum, vinum generosum, redit virum curialem probum animosum.
Factus venas penetrans calidolic more,
Istud vinum bonum vinum vinum generosum, redit virum curialem probum animosum.
Bacchus mentem femine solet hic lenire, cogit eam sitius tiro consentire.
Istud vinum bonum vinum vinum generosum, redit virum curialem probum animosum.
Aqua prorsus coitum.
Nequit impetrare?
Bacchus ilam facile.
Solet expugnare.
Yeah!
Istud vinum bonum vinum vinum generosum, redit virum curialem probum animosum.
Bacchus numen faciens hominem iocundum, redit eum pariter, doctum et facundum.
Istud vinum bonum vinum vinum generosum, redit virum curialem probum animosum.
Bacchus Deus inclite, comnes hic astantes, legi sumus munera tua prelibantes.
Istud vinum bonum vinum vinum generosum, redit virum curialem probum animosum.
Ah, up!
Omnes civic animus maxima preconia.
Te laudantes merito, tempora per omnia. Solicitor et uris suppeditor, dum corde transmeditor, presens et futura, presens et preteritum, vergunt in interitum, talem habet exitum humana creatura.
Absolutely, I'll write language as well. Then I'll write history, and then I'll write Benjamin. Benjamin. History. Benjamin.
There are too many letters going on in the chat.
Benjamin. History. Benjamin.
You can see the chat, you know what I mean.
That's called language, my friend. You have to adjust.
No, it's just not the same. These were oats and nice and dusty, but what they really need is some sort of hot water to bring them all together. And my kettle's unplugged, so that's clearly not an option. No. What I really need is some other source of hot water in this house plumbed into the system that I can utilise for my dish. Wait, I've just remembered. There exists another room in this house with an ample supply of hot water. I'll go there. Delightfully devilish, Benjamin. Ah, yes.
Now I remember.
you take raw oats into the shower, and then by the time you finish the shower, you've got a bowl of delicious porridge.
Bring up a poll, Mono, see if anyone thinks that's true.
Why wouldn't it be right? Is
Bring
it
up
just
the poll,
your...
Mono.
No. We have to talk about it. We have to discuss it. We have to put it in an open forum and just no. People are saying, "Fuck you, Ben."
Mono, you got that poll?
No, look, please.
There it is.
Please, no, please. I'm trying so hard.
What's happening?
I'm crying.
Why? Why?
I'm crying.
Why? Why?
Don't yell at me.
Why? Hello, and welcome to episode 12 of King Morl.
Hello, everyone. How is everyone? I'm delighted to be proven right by my own actions. Delicious porridge. Thank you so much for all of your support in the chat. Everyone getting behind me. I see a bravo. Thank you very much. I won't need to eat for days.
And welcome all new viewers and people who've come here via the Crusader Kings II tag. B for Bravo, absolutely. Let's not spam the letters too much.
L for
thank
let
you
me
very
die.
much for that subscription, Maggie.
Yeah, thank you.
Also, a special thank you as well to Caitlin McCaitlin, who provided that absolute banger that you saw before the intro video.
Yeah, that's great.
Available
That's
on
great.
Bandcamp here.
Yeah, thank you so much, Caitlin. That was lovely. A nice pre-dinner snack, if you
Oh
will.
boy. Welcome to King Morl, an ongoing Crusader Kings II playthrough where we try to make the Pope a bear, amongst other things. And amongst other things, it's slowly starting to sort of cloud out the original objective.
Yes, not only is it beginning to cloud out the original objective, but also the game is really now being pushed to its limits.
Yeah.
So the game was not meant to be played in this way. What happens is, you may not know this, is we keep on layering new features and mods into the game and then installing DLC on top of it, and it's beginning to fall apart a bit. So there were a few textural errors that you may see, but it's all in the spirit of making the paper better. So it's all good.
So just to let you know what's happening, this is a program that's been updated on its own, layer by layer, for most of a decade. Then on top of that, we've gone into the game's code and just changed loads of things around that aren't meant to be in there. Obviously, it's not meant to be Super Saiyans. People aren't supposed to be able to be Gophers. There's a lot we've put in there that don't belong there, and we've also just changed loads of variables that aren't supposed to be changed. Then we've added more DLC, and then we've added other people's modifications on top of that. And that layer cake is starting to make the game confused, and we are worried there will one day come a day where the game just starts vomiting it up and won't take it anymore. Certain things won't render properly, and a lot of text is starting to get corrupted. So just keep that in mind, that we're now just sort of driving with a car that is slowly falling apart. Oh, T for Thor. Absolutely. T's in the chat. Well, while we wait for the thawing to happen, we can sort of recap what we got from last week. We have revived our dad, Fanier, who's turned out to be a dragon from hell. He was given Granny's gaff and then went on a rampage and declared war on all the British Isles. It's quite a long thaw. Uriel, who was an angel sent from heaven to monitor us, has decided that we, as a kingdom, were immoral, but then also did a Voight Kampf test on us and learned that there's some kind of presence, there's some kind of...
Sorry, I was disconnected there. I have no idea what happened.
Welcome back. I'm just giving a wee précis of the last episode.
Yeah. Probably best I've absent for that.
And so while it may not have been clear, Uriel is now aware, and God is now aware, dimly, of the chat. And just aware of. I'm not sure if they really know what it is, but they don't like it.
They know that there's a force there, and that force is malicious.
Yeah, and because they tested its morality and it kept doing bad things over and over again. We had a big list. So, yeah, it's quite keen to stamp that out.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens. Have we gone through what's on the wheel yet, Sean?
We're just about to pop into the game now. So,
Lovely.
Let's shrink me down. If we look at the events up above, as ever, if you are new, you can donate to the stream at at bit.ly/morltip. If you donate £2 or more, you can rename any NPC or kingdom or stretch of water, although that happens much slower. £7.
Yeah, has to be done in between streams.
£7 or above, you can spin the wheel. So let's look at what's on this week's wheel.
I think it's a juicy
we have
one.
Belarus. Belarus. There are still many places not yet called Belarus, so I think that is still a justified wheel presence. We've got Event 007. We've got Scryer Horse. The black partition is Instant Death. Common Tongue, New Trait, Satanism, Ultimate Warrior, Lick of Death, and Bear Cat. Because, of course, we do now have a living cat in our province, thanks to the Dragon Balls. Praise,
thank you,
Shenron,
and their creator. So I think if you search for Meowl, he should turn up in our court. He should be there.
Let's blimmin' hope so.
Yes.
King Meow!
There he is.
We brought him back to life.
Seal, and he's 22.
Did he always have a surname?
Cataran. I guess he did. I didn't notice that before, but that's fun.
I've not seen that. Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, fine.
Meow is back alive. We won't be able to start searching for the Dragon Balls again for another year. In fact, I'll put that in the memory hole.
So 24th of October, 940, the Dragon Balls return back from stone, and we can search for Shenron again.
Yeah, that's good to know. October 940. The Vatican is a bare heresy. The Pope is clapped. The King of England has our dad's arm. The seas have all changed names. And October 940, Dragon Balls activate. That little
we've got
ticker down there will update.
Yeah, we've got lots of new sea zones. We've got the Sea of Piss in front of us. The sea zone to the...
Piss is here.
Yeah, we've got to the west of Ireland.
Language, history, Benjamin.
Yep, underneath Dorset and Cornwall, we've got a few.
We've got... There were 2 sheep that used to visit us in Barnstable.
Yep, they did.
And then we've got Goatsea.
Yes, so it's a big tonal shift there as you go towards the Solent. No. We've got Bearer Bank, we've got Firth of Quarter, we've got 5 different polar Belaruses.
Yeah, Polar Belarus, Polar Belarus, Polar Belarus, Polar Belarus, and Polar Belarus.
Nice.
Everything you could ever want.
Yeah. So long as what you want is 5 polar Belaruses.
Additionally, we now have the Sword of Islam DLC, so any places that are owned by a Muslim leader, we will no longer die instantly if we Freaky Friday with them.
Yeah, then there'll be a sort of buffer period before we die as a consequence of the game. So,
yeah. Are there any places still unavailable to us now because of religion?
I don't think we can tap into anywhere in India. I think we need one for India. We can't tag into any republics or any nomads. So that's people in the steppe. And apart from that, I think we've got everything.
One day.
One day.
And just lastly, to cover donation incentives, we've got a little goal up here. At £20, we will unlock the Hammer Surplus event. At £40, Divine Consequences. And at £60, Morality Pong. Uriel was aware almost exclusively of you guys. Uriel doesn't know about me or Ben.
No.
And by extension, God doesn't have that information either.
No. We're beyond the scope of his imagination.
Beyond the scope of God's imagination. There's a little... If you need to know how to describe the stream to your friends.
Yeah, we need a log line for the stream.
Yeah.
What's that?
Handy little sentence there.
God
Could we add Ask Dad about secret weapon to the memory pad? Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Ask Dad about secret weapon.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah,
important.
because the King of England has our dad's golden arm in which he had the coordinates. Unfortunately, our dad is kind of a morally ambiguous satanic dragon. So there's maybe a question mark over our ability to have a sit-down chinwag.
He's come back from the grave, maybe with not the best intentions, and he's sort of just conquered all the Midlands. So, where he owns, I think he owns Sheffield, he owns Birmingham, all the way down to Leicester, I think.
Yeah, got Bedford as well.
Nottingham, yeah.
Yeah, got Sheffield. Well, no, we've got Sheffield, but this is all his domain. He is currently slightly losing a war against the Blue Country.
Oh, is he?
Only slightly. It could go either way.
Only slightly. That's probably because he hasn't got his troops over, because he doesn't have any boats, which is fair, because he's got 15,000 troops.
Right. So he started a massive war with the Blue Country, and he can't do anything about that.
Yeah. Or maybe he'll. Well, we'll see. And who can say what will happen? I don't know.
Who can say what will happen? Yeah. Oh, please acknowledge the above. I think Uriel asked us, what is Benjamin? Yeah, but I don't think Uriel ever got a satisfactory answer, right? I don't think people actually explained who Benjamin was.
Night Screen. The Dragon Balls aren't going to be active for a little while, but when they are, we'll let... I mean, we don't know how long that's going to take. So, but yeah, we'll yeah, not for a while. Not for a while.
It is entirely possible. If you need to be off by 10, we can make alternate timer arrangements, because at the moment I don't know when it will. There is no timing necessary until October next year. But given how often we pause, who knows how long that will take?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, shall we unpause? Should we go into the game?
We've unpaused. Now things can happen. Are we at war? Like, what are we doing?
We are not at anything right now. Where were our troops gone? Didn't we have loads of troops?
Yeah, we lost them all doing something.
There they are. They're in Wales.
We attritioned a lot of them. Yeah.
Yeah, they're just sitting in Wales having a good time. There's about to be a big uprising, I think.
Why do you think this?
There's a big faction. Can you see it? There we go.
Oh yes, that's
so they don't
bad.
They don't like us, and they want Shauna Morsley, who is celibate and will not die with will die with no children at all.
Oh, and then we'll just get it back. You know, one of our heirs is this dragon. I just want to mention that to people. He's 3 deep though, because we've had a child.
The dragon is 70 years old, which is old, but not old for a dragon. So his lifespan is far from over yet.
Far from over. He still will outlive anyone who is born now, I think.
Probably, yeah. I mean, Glitterhoof the Immortal Horse died within 2 months, so we'll never know. But...
Yeah, never say never. And he's only got one eye. Like, he's not in a great way for a dragon.
No, he's not. He's got a personal combat score of -42, which means that he could be defeated by a child.
By anyone, yeah. Because a child often has a combat score around 0 or 10.
Yeah, about that. We should focus on changing our laws. I think we need to See if we can get rid of Gavelkind.
Need to have been reigned for at least 10 years, so
10 years. Okay,
let's
fine.
just speed up the rate of play.
Yeah, let's just crack on through. Merry Christmas.
Well, Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas. Happy birthday.
Title lost on succession. We will
Yes.
lose a bit. We will lose the blue trees to.
That's Gavelkind. That's the fault of Gavelkind.
Right, Aer Lingus will take the blue trees. It should not be hard to smear Prince Ant-McPortant, given his cruel disposition. Oh, yeah.
Should we do our first poll?
Yeah, yeah. Are we going to continue? Are we in a war? I don't believe so, no. Yeah, first poll. Are we going to continue to antagonise Ant-McPortant? The longer we have Ant-McPortant antagonised, the more of these we get, really. We'll just say, do we keep having a go at him? And
Yes. This is also an event where you can show the beginning of the game beginning to fall out beneath us. Yeah.
With the weird A's?
Yeah, the weird A's are everywhere.
We're going to see a lot of weird A's. We can't get rid of them.
No. As much as we've tried.
Are we going to take this as just don't bother on this occasion? Because we could call it off. I think we need to have like some sort of objective with Ant-McPortant.
I think the second option might just stop swaying him altogether.
Right.
Does it say anything if you hover over it?
No.
No, it doesn't. Okay, I think it might stop him altogether. I don't know.
Well, it's an academic now because I think we're going to keep antagonising him.
Oh, don't be mean to Ant. Ant's not done anything wrong.
I don't know. He is a seducer, and he's got lover's pox. And he's a master seducer. I've not even seen that trait before.
Is lover's pox different to just syphilis? What's the
I think
distinction?
lover's pox could be herpes, just given the. You might not be able to see it in chat, but it's got these unsightly little warts on the heart. So I think.
Oh
it could
God.
be herpes.
That's horrible.
Master seducer.
Yeah, it's impressive. I mean, he doesn't like us already the maximum amount, so.
Yeah, we're not
Yeah,
going
I
to
think-
get more from him, really.
No.
But it's again, Mono. I think we could shut this down. I think we're going to continue to antagonise Ant-McPortant.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Okay. He's angry, but he's already as angry with us as he can be. So.
We could try reclaiming. Oh,
I'm progged.
nice. Your F-preg. We could try reclaiming Wales. We've got the troops. We may as well.
Reclaiming
If we wanted.
Wales.
Well,
Did someone
claiming
take Wales? Okay. I'll look
Could
up.
do.
Let me
We can
see.
do holy wars because we're heretics. We can
Yeah, but
basically
then
just.
all the Christians turn on us on a holy war because we're sort of a little bit.
Yeah, we're a bit outnumbered, but then who would rush to their aid? So the Kingdom of England is in a civil war, and there are only a few small Welsh tribes around. Like, I think it would be safe
Okay.
if we wanted to, and we might have some de jure claims anyway. I can't remember.
Just before we get into this war with the Duke of Barafundle, we have received a donation. Thank you very much, Catherine, for that £10 donation. Please rename somewhere near Bristol to a lovely pint and then spin the wheel. Perfect. So
I think there is a Bristol County, isn't there? Just up from there were. Oh, there's Bath.
Well, I think my geography isn't amazing for this part of the country, but it would be one of these,
Was
right?
Or is it Gloucester? Hang on, where is Bristol? It might be
Well,
Gloucester.
that's
It's
we'll
it's
have
no,
some
it's near
people who
Bath.
know.
It's pretty near Bath.
Yeah, I thought it was near
I think so. Yeah.
Gloucester would be even better. Perfect. Okay.
Okay.
Ooh.
Gloucester's fine. Do they have Bath?
Okay,
there?
we're going to jump into this heavily scarred man. Oh,
He's got a pet dog.
Ah,
Nice.
a hunting dog. Oh, yeah, keeps you healthy having a dog.
Yeah,
Makes sense.
that's nice. It does, yeah. What's nice actually about this game is that it doesn't distinguish between mental health and physical health. So
Huh.
if there's something like a dog, being a dog that boosts your mental health, it's the same modifier as if you're just born like strong. And that's nice.
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
Yeah. I mean, it makes up for them being sort of obsessed with the fat trait, which they sort of are.
Yeah, it's definitely swings and roundabouts. The adjective form of a lovely pint. I guess just...
Pinter?
What?
Pinter?
Like Harold Pinter?
Maybe?
But we have lovely, but there already is. Are we not gonna...
Oh, yeah.
Is it lovely sort of the...
No, yeah, fine. No, yeah, fine. Fine. Could make the noun into an adjective, or just keep the adjective. Both good options.
Well, I'll see. People are weighing in. Just pure lovely. Pintsy. Pinterly like painterly. These streams are Pinteresque. Are they really Pinteresque? I don't think
What
that.
makes something Pinteresque? Is it Pinterest? What happens in Pinter plays? Lots of
Nothing.
pauses.
It's
Yeah,
an
they try
insult.
to make the they try to make the Pope a bear in Pinter plays.
Kath, have you got any strong feelings about how to adjectivify a lovely pint?
A very. Yeah, okay. No, I thought it was an adverb for a second as well.
No, lovey
He
is an
ran
adverb,
lovely.
isn't it?
Is the adverb form lovelily? So he ran lovelily.
Yeah, it must be lovelily. Oh, that's terrible.
Lovelily.
Lovely.
Could we haven't? Is there lovelily?
How do you? How do you run in a lovely way? I ran lovelily. Lovelily.
I think
No.
that would be subjective to whoever was making the description. Frothy. Frothy's good.
Let's go
Like
back
frothy.
into our own body.
Nice.
2, 6, 3, 7, 8, 3, 4.
Nice.
And now we got to spin the wheel.
Nice. First wheel spin of the night. Let's
As
make
ever.
a good one.
The wheel is exciting, but the wheel is dangerous.
Most things that are dangerous are exciting.
Most things that are dangerous are exciting. There's a few things that are dangerous and boring.
Like what?
Bleach. Okay, here's the wheel. We're a Satanist. Great.
Oh, okay, brilliant. So for this to work, I'm afraid that we've got to G-preg ourselves.
Okay. But we're already F-pregged. Do we have to
we
G-preg
can-
the moment the
we have-
F-preg...
No, we can do both. We can do both.
Okay.
We have
What?
to
Okay, yeah.
we have to add underscore trait and then possessed.
This is how to become a Satanist. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm
Basically,
obsessed.
we're too virtuous. Then you go to societies
Uh-huh.
and go to the right. Open them up.
Oh, yeah, and then now that I'm
listen out.
possessed, I can start showing an interest in Lucifer's Own.
Yeah, and they'll contact us.
We'll hear more when we hear more.
Nice. All
Okay,
right, good start. Let's crack
We're
on.
double pregged and we're waiting for Satan.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Shall come
a
first.
war with
Satan
a
or
war
baby?
with
Yeah, with King Murphy.
Tay.
Tate.
Yeah, okay,
Tate.
let's just do it. I've never been scared in my life, so now's a good time to continue not being scared.
Leicester is in the game. I think it might come under Nottingham. I think
Yeah,
it might be.
yeah, some cities are like townsteads in counties, so a lot of stuff's represented.
Yeah. Oh no. No, hang on, no. You've got a truce. You don't want that. Are there any other Welsh rulers who you hate, who you want their land of?
How I long to feel I could take quite easily.
And they're Norse, which is easy. So no one will flock to their banner.
Yeah. Holy War for Bwyd.
Nice. Let's do it.
Tate. Oh, well, when I take it, I'll change it. I did them all quite hurriedly. Okay, their armies won't even like be fully together before I'm on them. No, yeah, they will.
Nice,
I'm wrong.
nice. Hang on. I've just got to reconnect my internet for a second. Bear with me.
That's fine. I can hold the fort. Talk to my friends. Well, pretty soon, I hope that where all the viewers live is going to be part of Pissing Myself. Who here is part of Pissing Myself and who here isn't part of Pissing Myself?
As in what? Who? As in what?
Well, who lives in a place that is currently part of the Pissing Myself?
Yeah.
Because I live within the borders of Pissing Myself because I live here.
Oh.
Right?
Oh, I see. Yeah. I went to university in Pissing Myself. I went in Leicester. That's the
Yeah.
inquiry. Spleeny Dotson's in the piss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Mono, can you set a chat? Can we get a poll, please? Who's pissing and who's not pissing?
Yeah. Bedford as well.
Well, let me check actually.
Bedford might include. Okay, so we've got.
I think Chester is Manchester. So Chester is Manchester, and therefore probably if that's where Manchester is, then this will have to be. Oh no, that can't be right. Liverpool.
We've got Anglesey. North
That's
Wales.
Liverpool there, and Manchester. So Liverpool and Manchester are probably both represented in here.
Yeah.
Macclesfield.
Sheffield. Derby.
Yeah. So this is Preston up here. So it's. So I'd have to say that Chester's got to be Liverpool and Manchester.
Yeah. I think Bedford might be some parts of northwest London now, because London has expanded.
It's got Hertford in it.
It's got Hertford, yeah.
And then what's Cowboy Dreading is? Oh, so Oxford and Buckingham are in Cowboy Dreading.
Yeah.
It's going well. Just took Cardigan.
You're doing all right.
Oh, and then London is in Paddington.
Yeah. Okay. Quite a lot of people. Quite a lot of people in the stream based within the West Midlands and South Yorkshire.
Oh no, it happened. The thing we talked about but didn't prepare for. Okay.
Okay. Now this needs to be a poll. Because this will have. Oh, this is bad. Okay, so basically, what's going to happen here is that the first option is that we resign as the Queen of Pissing Myself, which is bad.
That's bad.
It's just bad. It's there will be a Duke, and someone else will be Sean Remorseley will be king. And
who even
we
is
don't know what's
that
gonna
guy?
happen. Oh, I don't
Do you know that our dad and Peter Planets is in on this?
That's bad.
Oh fuck, that is bad because he's gonna steamroll us. He's got 1 trillion troops.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and he hates us. Why does he hate us? Heretic and Kinslayer. And
He's
our
not
rival.
very Catholic. He's not very Catholic.
Well, yeah, he's normal Catholic.
So we can try this.
Oh, read the thing.
You need to read.
Martin Puss, I name you a pretender. Sean Remorseley Morl is the true ruler of Pissing Myself, as recognised by myself and the other nobles. Relinquish the title, or there will be war. Signed High Chief Tuathal of Meath. I guess I have no choice, or I will not be blackmailed.
Yeah, if we get the first option, then we've given up. and it's can be very, very hard to become queen again. Like, impossible. It's not going to happen. And we will have a chance at war, but I'm not sure how much of a chance. We'll see. I mean, there might be some things on the wheel that help us, actually.
Smimogen has asked what you would recommend people vote for.
2. I mean, like, 1 is instant loss, and 2nd is we can possibly delay that loss.
Yeah, because if you lose the war, it's the same as picking 1.
Yeah. I think we got a donation.
We did. Yeah. Thank you very much, Judy Brown, for that £4 donation. Rename Surrey as Paddington 2. Never rename Paddington. Perfect.
Great.
Where is Surrey?
South of Paddington.
Oh, yeah. Paddington and Paddington 2. Let's work out what we're doing. I don't want to switch characters in the middle of this war decision, but I'll do it in just a second.
I think it's a pretty clear decision, to be honest.
I think that's as clear as it gets.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. This is going to be a very difficult war.
Thank you very much, Night Screen, for that £2 donation. Rename High Chief Tuatal to Shopping Centre Santa. This will take... I feel a lot better about being defeated by him after this.
Yeah. Have you seen the episode of Nathan For You with a shopping mall Santa?
Yes, and he's got that massive gun.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Thank you very much, Anonymous, for that £7 donation. We will spin the wheel in just a moment. I'll do Paddington 2, and then we will hope beyond hope that the wheel will help us in some way.
Yeah.
Though the wheel just could kill us, so...
Well, actually, at this stage, death may not be the worst possible option.
Would death invalidate the war?
It is possible. It is possible. Oh, I don't know. We'll have to see.
Well, we'd find out. Paddington 2. And I'll, as the adjective, Paddingtonian 2. Or do we want double Paddingtonian?
What's the adjective for Paddington?
Paddingtonian. I think we actually decided that, right? Because it wasn't originally called Paddington. That's a donation as well.
Yeah.
Oh, Jambud, very good.
Paddingtonian. Excellent.
Very, very good work.
A round of applause for Jambud.
Yeah, please. If you can get the clapping emote in the chat. I never know how to make it come up. Okay, I'm me. And now we're going to spin the wheel.
Okay.
Oh, and then Hammer Surplus has been...
oh, wow.
reached.
We got that fast.
Us. That might help us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's really good.
Spin.
Let's go.
We already are Satanism. Let's try again.
Okay, let's go.
We already are Satanism. Let's try again. Belarus. Yeah, fair enough. Where would you like to be Belarus? I suppose it was an anonymous donation, but if you are willing to come out and tell us where you specifically would like to rename to Belarus, it shall be done. Also, there's more of the map now possible.
Yeah, we can now... although to rename Muslim countries, we can't... We have to change the dynasty name. It's the way they work. It's fine, we can do that. But
countries are like patronymic names that come from the ruler.
Exactly. So, for example, there's Mauritania is Idrisid because the dynasty is Idrisid. You know, it'd be like if England was called Windsor.
Jambud has offered to be whispered. If we don't hear anything, then we might just open it up, if that is okay.
Yeah.
Don't know where's free. Assume anywhere is free, and then we'll just see if it is.
Should we do Hammer Surplus in the meantime?
Yeah. While someone has a chance to come forward. So what has happened is due to a lot of wars, a lot of labour hasn't been taking place. And that means there's been a massive hammer surplus across Europe. Hammers cost next to nothing. And that means to reskill as a labourer, a craftsman, a builder is easier than ever. And Pissing Myself is inundated with talented craftspeople.
And lots of projects.
Which is great because we've got 2 massive projects which have been not built or close to completion for a few lifetimes. How many lifetimes? A few people have died since we started our project.
I think it's been like 5 or 6 streams.
Yeah.
Since we started building those. It's a long time. So because of this hammer surplus, these buildings are going to be built overnight. The navvies are going to be working very, very hard. So Sean, if you could, the first thing you need to do is you need to unpause the building of Cuckoldry Harbour.
Unpaused.
There you go. And quick build. One word.
Into the thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Go.
Oh. What does that do?
Yeah.
So
there you go.
All constructions will be?
Yeah, and unpause. Just for a day. Or a day or 2.
Regency has ended.
Bear with me. Bear with us.
Oh,
a daughter.
Suggested Lady Barrington.
Do we have any...
I don't think so, actually. I don't think we've got any more Bab name list.
Do we not? Lady Barrington's a good name.
Well, it would be Lady Barrington, but it can always be overwritten by someone else.
Absolutely. So if you carry on letting the game go, it should...
I'm scared because of the war.
The war's going to happen anyway. But if you carry on letting it going for a bit...
Oh no, the war. This is what I didn't want. Shopping centre Santa of Piss Result has declared Piss Revolt war for Sean Remorse's claim on pissing myself on Queen Martine plus the Unfaithful.
Okay. They've got a lot of boats. My god. Okay,
Whoa,
so...
Unpause.
Yeah, unpause. So the lighthouse and harbour should be being built. I don't exactly know why they're not, but they are. They're happening.
Yeah.
It might take a week.
Should I just... I mean, it did say a day, but...
It did say a day, didn't it?
I did say a day.
Let's see what happens. It did work when I tested it.
Well, we'll just see.
Let's see. So our realm was divided into a lot of
Shall I
troops.
do a white piece with time? No, or shall I just...
You leave that running. Leave that running, but take your troops out of there. Make sure you've appointed your strongest commanders.
Thank you very much, Anonymous. I will rename the Bab forthwith.
What's the Bab called?
Little Manic Titanic.
Nice.
I had imagined a lot more self-inserts in the game when I first conceived of...
oh, yeah.
I thought a lot of people would just put themselves in the game. But given that people... Yeah, but I guess given that people like thrown in prison, tortured, burnt alive, G-pregs, it's actually not great to put yourself into this world. Odds are good you won't have a nice or long life.
Yeah, it's not a good thing to self-insert. I think make sure that you've got... How many troops can you raise?
One sec, it's come to my attention that I did I was slightly off.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
How many troops can I raise? Well, I've got 2,600 over there, and then on top of that, I could raise another 1,000.
Okay,
Those
what you want to do
clicking
is
noises, are they?
what you want to do is you want to What you want to do is you want to raise all the troops you can.
Mm-hmm.
No, hang on. You want to. You don't do anything yet. You want to move all of your boats into St. George's Channel, and load your army of 2,600 onto the boats because we're going to go to Ireland proper. And then when we land in Belarus, we're going to raise all of our troops and bring them into Belarus.
Okay, so we're not going to raise our troops till our main stack has gone to Belarus. Yeah?
Well, what I'm thinking is that... So they're currently marching armies with 0 morale into Belarus. So actually, maybe you could... When their armies are locked, when that big army of 2,000 is locked going into Belarus, then you can probably raise your 900. Because it's going to spawn... Troops in your domain spawn with 100% morale.
But won't they spawn all over? They won't just spawn in Belarus.
No, but you only raise troops in Belarus. And then when everyone's arrived, you spawn the rest, I would say.
Right, and how do I know when it's locked? Oh, it'll have its movement locked. Yeah.
There'll be a little locked icon. You'll see it. But just for now, just get your troops into Belarus. See how long that takes.
On the 27th, this guy's movement will be locked.
Yeah, great. So load, quickly stop. Yeah, load.
Okay, these guys are going to go over here. Okay, movement is locked. So I'm just going to raise troops just in this one place. How do I do that? Is it T for Thor? T's in the chat. Oh no, I need I need advice. I don't know, I don't understand the strategy. What would Ben do if he was here? Would he tell me what to do? I want these guys to go on the boat, and I want to raise an army just here, but I feel like they die. Whoa, hello. Name an NPC Smim again. Okay, let's find someone important. Oh, I've got a Chancellor. Oh, Uriel is still around. Don't think Uriel's meant to be here. Oh well. Steward. Boiled shower meat the careless. Bishop Simon Quinlank of Innsfallen. Chief Special Agent Dale Cooper of Bear. Well, there's only one person on the council. Is there anyone else that is knocking around? These are all names. King Mr. Husband. I feel like a bishop you won't get a lot of bang for your buck because he's 52. I'll try and name someone who won't just die. Let me have a think. In the meantime, we need a new ambition. And our only two ambitions are make a friend or become a paragon of virtue. So that could go to a poll, I think. Is that an unrenamed steward? No, that's Uriel the angel, who's actually not supposed to be here. I'll sort that when Ben comes back. Maybe Whoopi. Oh no, maybe Andrew Eldritch could be our steward, actually. We're not going to reach virtuosity because we're not even mildly good. We're not even like a little bit okay. We are a wretch. But we can, reach for the stars. S Club 7. Yeah, who can be named Smim again? Those of these kids are dead. Who's in our court that's likely to crop up?
Oh, hello? Hello? Hello?
Oh, yeah. Hello.
What happened? What's happened?
Nothing. I've kept pause and I explained to the chat that I don't trust myself.
Yo, I don't know. I was panicking there. I didn't know what happened.
You don't trust me either.
I was like, at the crucial moment, come back, everything's on fire. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
We're here. We're here. We're here. We're happy. So. Okay.
I'm trying to find someone to call Smimagain, but I'm trying to find someone. A lot of our council's already named.
What about our children?
They're already named.
Are
They're
they?
already named. I'm thinking of this bear called Trinket because he's like a mad good warrior, so we'll probably got good
Have we
health
got any
and we'll
other?
crop up.
Have we got any other bishops, like strong bishops in our realm that could be pope candidates? If you check the religion tab.
What we're going to assemble more bishop candidates.
Well, just it has a list of bishops, so these are people who could be the pope.
How do I bring up a list of?
not-
Oh, thank you very much, Night Screen. I'll do that in just a second.
Religion.
How do I bring
religion
up a?
tab. Bishops?
Where's Baloo? Shouldn't
Search
Baloo
for
be on
Baloo.
here?
Search for Baloo.
Where's Baloo? That's the wrong Baloo.
Search and all. Search all.
Baloo. Is Baloo dead? Baloo was the leader of our heresy, right? And our only guy that was like could ever become pope.
Yeah, he was a Super Saiyan. He was.
He was a Super Saiyan, but he did lose a leg in a Byzantine jail. Where did he die then? Can I find that out?
Cornish Feeder lobbed him off. I can. If I look into the, I'm going to quickly check the game files. That sucks. That's really not
That's
good.
really bad.
But let's not get too upset because there are lots of other great bishops who are bears.
My worry is yeah, I'm gonna.
Yeah, what's up?
Well, I don't want to give Smimogen this old bishop with a low cardinal score because he'll never crop up,
No.
and then he'll die. So I feel like it's sort of not a good character to name someone
Baloo
else.
died on the 12th of August, 934, and he died a natural death.
934.
Yeah, he was 54 years old, and he died a natural death.
He's been dead for 6 years,
Yeah.
and we just didn't know. We've really lost sight of our one goal.
Yeah, we've really lost sight of our objective, guys.
We were trying to make this bear the Pope, and we
Yeah.
got distracted for over 6 years, and he died, and we didn't learn that he died.
Yeah. Fs have already been going in the chats, which is
fair.
good. So let's keep those Fs going. Get an F train. Oh, Jam, but it's not anyone's fault but ours. This is
And out by ours, I mean everyone.
Oh, Sean. Do you
Yeah?
think this could be a sign from God? Speedy Dotson saying it could be a sign from God.
Oh, what, God's revenge for us doing
Could be
whatever,
part of it.
doing all those small things. I just want a Smimogen. Okay, we're going to the court. 54 is old for a person at this time, but could be young for a bishop. I
Could
want to
rename
name
Uriel.
Uriel shouldn't be here. Uriel should go back to heaven, I think, story-wise.
Yeah.
I'm thinking
banish
Trinket.
Uriel?
Yeah, we're going to banish Uriel. Get out of here.
Ask to
Is it
leave
just asked to leave court?
Yeah.
Gone to Cologne. I think Trinket. I like Trinket. Really good fighter. Is going to crop up. Probably quite healthy.
Yeah. He's 36 in the prime of his life.
Exactly. Good bear age. Smimogen. And then
so-
Night Screen, I will enact your...
Yeah, Pete
Don't
the Elf
rename
in the-
Trinket. No, I'm so sorry. Do you want me to just introduce Trinket as a Okay, everyone wants Trinket to be Trinket. It was just a
Okay.
bad choice on my end there. I finally found a candidate.
What about...
What about Bjorl? Let's just go for a bear.
Yeah.
Boy.
So brown bears and grizzly bears usually for about 25 years. So Baloo did well. He lived 2 lifetimes. One as a Super Saiyan. So it's not all doom and gloom.
Everyone loves Trinket. They've seen him for all of 3 seconds, and they've built this massive attachment to him.
Yeah.
Rename Darby to Gangout. Gangout? I don't understand, but I will comply.
Yes. That's sort of the vibe of the
Yeah,
stream.
modus operandi. Clueless but obedient.
Unwaveringly.
Well, apart from that one stream.
We don't talk about stream.
Yeah, I shouldn't have said anything.
It should be pointed out that the embodiment of your moral reformation is now at war with us for the kingdom. Sean Remorseley wants to be king.
Oh yeah. Oh, Sean Remorseley it was put in because of that stream we don't talk about.
Yeah, that one.
Ben, you said gang out. Well, I guess Ben, what's the adjective form of gang out?
Let's see. It's a shortened form of Google Hangout. So I suppose the shortened form of that would be good hangout. Good hangout.
Yeah. Okay. Great.
No, as in. Oh, fine.
Oh, have I misunderstood?
It's okay. Don't worry.
All right, I won't lose.
I like good hangout. Good hangout is nice.
I just did what you said out of your mouth instantly without thinking.
I know, it's okay. So they've got a bit of morale now. So I don't know if it's any. Can you hover over that 2657?
Yeah. Here's your numbers.
Doesn't tell me anything. God. Land. Raise your. Land your troops in Locker Line.
Locker Line. Okay.
Just to the southwest of Belarus.
Yeah. Oh, I've got normal tribal levies.
That's actually good. That means we might get some more troops out of when we raise our armies.
Let's see if I can do another law.
Realm. Let's get to the realm tab.
Well, I can't do another realm law. Nothing for now.
Okay.
Okay, I'm on the boat. Locker Line, here we come.
Okay, yeah, land in Locker Line. And then you want to make sure you've got the right commanders. And then...
Yeah.
One thing to point out, Sean, if you pause quickly.
Yeah.
So, this is something that I noticed going through the game this week. When I modded the Super Saiyan trait into the game for Baloo and for Cornish Goku, I didn't limit it, which is what you're supposed to do, to just this one thing that we can do for the game. And as a result, there exists about 50 Super Saiyans in the game who are all like incredibly strong and who we could potentially recruit to our corps to help with the war.
Right, we could just find all the Super Saiyans in the world and go, do you want to be one of my guys?
And they've got incredible modifiers. It might be worth looking at.
That's, okay, maybe we should do that now.
Yeah.
The Dragon Ball date is basically now, so if anyone wants to start a timer, I'm happy for anyone just to come forward and be a timer person. Are we going to be doing plates again, or we'll decide that when the timer goes off?
I'm afraid I did throw away the plate after last stream because
it got you to think very heavily about having a broken plate.
partially, but also there's too many memories. It was dangerous. It was dangerous. Like it was a broken plate that I was throwing in the air.
So can we just search like Super Saiyan?
Oh yeah.
These are all the Super Saiyans. So this guy's a Super Saiyan.
Yeah. If
That's
you
crazy.
sort by if you search if you put join court and put yes.
Oh well it'll bring up every Super. Okay. That's bad.
Okay. Okay. But we can.
Yeah, we want time on that screen.
No. We can do it. If you put any, join court into any, then we might be able to bribe someone. Maybe.
Okay.
Sort by the most popular person. Who likes you the most?
How do we opinion?
Yeah.
Person who likes me the most is a Visigoth who doesn't like me and wouldn't come, and is non-negotiable. I think. Oh, we have a Super Saiyan in our own court.
Brilliant! Make them a lead commander. Put them in the middle.
So the reason it didn't show up on join court equals yes is because they're in our court, so that's non-applicable. So they flew under the radar that we have a Super Saiyan already in our army.
How many do we have in our court already?
Oh, just one.
Are you sure? Okay, great. Put him in charge of the armies. Put him like front and center.
Yeah, great. And they already are a commander. They're just not the lead commander. So, yeah, now they're front and center.
No, that's the wrong one. I think you might have to make them a commander. I don't think they're a commander yet.
No, that's the right one. Oh, it is the wrong one.
Yeah.
Okay. 1 sec. I've just got a donation. Thank you very much, Pissing Myself Funny Bear. Rename a future heir to Ben's plate. That's the kind of stuff I want to hear. Next heir equals Ben's plate.
Yes.
Okay.
I've possibly got other things I could flip. I'm having a look around. I've got a few things.
Very good sense.
You can flip most things. I feel. There we go. Who's attack?
Okay, they're a commander, and now they're going to be lead commander.
Great. There we go.
Great, and then we'll just who's next best. Gur.
Gur. Brilliant.
So we've got Snim again, Uzzatek, and Gur.
Now,
and
what you want to do is you want to go to the army tab.
Army tab.
Hover over the raise things. Hover. And hold control and raise them. And that will raise them everywhere other than Belarus. Yeah.
Huh. It seems like. Oh yeah. So just 96 people are over here, sort of uselessly. They're about to get absolutely stomped.
Drop them. Lower them.
How?
The little red button. The little red button under army.
Under army.
Yeah, I'm pointing at my computer screen, like you can see it. Yeah. Just that one. Perfect.
Okay, we're going to combine this army and
wait for it to get to full morale.
And
then send them in.
But
I think that's a good plan.
Our numbers is lower than their numbers.
But we've got a Super Saiyan Bear. I think it should be enough, honestly.
Okey-dokey.
Super Saiyans.
Super Saiyans are good at fighting. That's what I remember.
Famously.
Okay, so we're waiting for the morale to go up. Mm-hmm.
Can you try turning quick build back on? I'm curious as to why it didn't work. It should have worked.
I've typed it in again.
Let's leave it going because those excess hammers are probably doing something.
Oh, I forgot I turned it off. I didn't realise it was a toggle. I thought I was just reinitializing it.
No, it's like it's either on or it's off. So it did work. I don't know if we've done something to break the game. Send them in. Let's see what happens.
I'm scared of this. What is happening? I'm just worried.
I'm scared of everything. I'm terrified. But we've got a Super Saiyan. That's good. That's a start. That's
okay. So
see
I
what
mean, I
happens.
never really understand this. We just want we want green on these bars, and we want red on these bars.
It's looking good. It's looking good.
Actually,
It's
it is looking good.
It's looking
Oh
medium.
God, no!
No.
There's these guys are going to join. Everyone's joining
Hang on.
this
Hang on,
war.
hang on. Let's see. It's not over yet. It's not over yet. It's not over yet. If the middle flank falls, that's bad because that's the one with the Super Saiyan on it. We don't want
But
the middle flank.
that's the one that's about to fall. Isn't it?
Yes, it is. Yes, they've got 500. They got 500.
It fell.
No, yeah,
It fell.
Yeah, it fell. That's not great.
Now we've lost.
Well, let's see.
What?
No, we have. Well,
Yeah, we have. We've lost.
yeah, no, we lost that one.
No! That's really bad.
Oh.
Also,
Okay, that was
I've got the worst thing that could have happened.
worst possible outcome that could ever have had.
Why is Granny's gaff independent now?
He's king of France.
What? Why? Why? What? He's king of France, and that means that all of that...
Because he was fighting, he was losing that war with France, which he must have won.
But why is France not part of Ireland then? Pissing myself. Why is Blue Country not part of Pissing myself?
They're equal levels. They're both kingdoms.
You can't be king of two places. So if you become king of...
You can't have a king as your vassal if you're a king.
Right, so if someone becomes a king, they can't be my vassal, so that's all the Blue Country now. So everything they took is theirs.
Okay.
That sucks. What's going on?
We need to take a time out here because a lot has just happened.
We're losing.
All of it, absolutely terrible. Really
Chat's
bad.
asking for an explanation. So what's happened is, so the first thing is a faction started to install a new liege in the kingdom of Pissing Myself. They weren't happy with Martine Puss. They wanted Sean Remorseley. And the way that works is someone has an idea to start a faction. You no longer, unless you live in Sheffield or North Wales, you no longer live in Pissing Myself. Or unless you live in almost any part of Ireland or the Isle of Man. The Midlands are now out. So when you make a faction, you basically go around people with armies and go, do you want to support this? And our dad, Funny Air, the dragon, who directly benefits from our deposition because they are in line for the throne, put that massive stack of event troops that he got, the Satanic Army, he contributed them so that the faction was incredibly powerful. But do you remember when we said that Funny Air was in wars with all of Britain? Well, they're also in a war with the Blue Country. Now, there's lots of fiddly rules about who can be a liege of who and who can be a vassal of who. But essentially, a king cannot be the vassal of another king. So if a vassal gains a kingdom, they are no longer a vassal. They're just a separate kingdom.
Yeah,
and that's what's happened.
You can't be your boss's boss.
You can't be your boss's boss. Yeah. The dragon we reincarnated, our dad, Funny Air, the bear, who had his head crushed by the Pope, he turned into a dragon in hell after he died.
Yeah, and he's back now, and he's king of France. So a lot's happened. So what's going to happen now, basically, is we're definitely going to lose this war, I would say. We're going
to win this one, though.
Yeah, let's take it.
We can use all the land we can get. We now have How I Long to Feel.
Great. Another bit of good news. Don't Sleep with My Wife House and Cuckoldry Harbour are finished.
Nice. What are the benefits of that?
Let's have a look. We get some prestige.
Mild prestige. Oh,
And-
useful little tax
And a
modifier.
bit of tax. But we can also build things in Cuckoldry Harbour and don't sleep in my wife house. So if you go on available, so these are things we can build. We can build.
We could build a lighthouse on the Cuckoldry Harbour. We could build a do sleep with my wife house.
It's sort of a two towers situation.
Yeah.
I think we can build a tavern.
We could build spikes.
We can build some great roads.
Yeah. What's a hippo course?
Underfloor heating.
Oh, great. Heating pipes, retinue. Oh, yeah, a pub. We could bring a pub in.
We can build a pub.
Cuckoldry Harbour.
Although we need a bit more money to do that, and I would highly suggest that we spend this money on not losing the game.
We wouldn't lose the game, though. We'd just be really, really in a bad position. We wouldn't just die. Yeah?
No, we wouldn't die, but we'd be a very junior duke, and we'd have to
Climb our way all the way back up again.
We'd have to do what Shauna Morsley is doing and try to get people to follow us, which won't happen because everyone hates us because we're a heretic. Or we just declare war ourselves because we've got a strong claim, but we'd be defeated because we'd go to war with the whole kingdom. Or we kill ourselves off and all our heirs enough so that we end up as
Funnier, and we play as the dragon.
Yes.
So
That
at
is
the
an option.
moment, there's no real choices to make until the war is finished. We should do our best to try and delay the loss. But after that, we'll need to work out a strategy.
Yeah, I would advise raising the rest of our tribal levies. We haven't raised any of our tribal levies yet. We should 200. That's barely anything, isn't it?
We know, and an extra 700.
Yeah, that's all right.
Shall I just raise them wherever they are, or do I click
Well,
control?
they'll be raised in Bella. Actually, oh, hang on. Go to mercenaries.
Oh.
What's the smallest mercenary we can afford?
These guys.
1500.
Yeah.
They would arrive with no
Morale.
No. If you raised the 500 now, they'd arrive in Belarus and be destroyed. So I'd say we can save that. If that army, when it defeats us, retreats from Belarus, I think we should hire some mercs.
Okay.
We'll see what happens.
But they're not likely to. They're going to stay in siege. Just in the meantime.
Yeah.
In the meantime, there's been a donation. Thank you very much,
hooray.
Jeanette Wheels.
Thank you.
£7 donation to spin the wheels.
What an ironic choice of name.
Great. Is there anything on here that can help us? Let's see.
Okay, let's have a look. Would be good if we rolled about 4 times.
I'm going to say no.
If we found a way,
Lick of
actually,
death,
sure.
potentially.
Yeah. If we
Oh,
found a
2 of
way
them.
to kill, if we found a way to kill Shauna Morsley, the war would instantly end.
So if
So
we
Lick of-
land on Lick of Death, we could potentially clinch the war.
I can't remember exactly the mechanics of Lick of Death, but
I
if we
do.
if we killed Shauna Morsley, he's
It
celibate.
relies
He's
on
celibate.
a few things.
He can't marry if he's celibate.
He can't marry, then we can't Lick of Death him. If he is, do you know if he's celibate?
One of the traits on the he's celibate. One of the traits on the things on the wheel is give any trait to any character. So we could give a really horrible disease to Shauna Morsley.
We could give him Black Death or something.
We could give him the plague, and then he would die. Hopefully, he might live. He'd probably live, but we could try to give him something like that. That would be good.
Okay, should we spin the wheel and then? Oh,
Yeah,
and
let's see
then our
what we get.
first spin, our first timer.
Flip. Okay, I'll have a think about what I could...
It's good. It's good. Ultimate Warrior.
What is it?
Ultimate Warrior.
That is good. So, I hope that everyone at home has not forgotten that we wrote in a gopher trait to the game. I think Sir Barrington was a gopher, and he tunneled all over the world and killed people at our whim.
And then King Meow killed him with his tongue.
Yeah. What I'm thinking, Sean, is that following the death of that Super Saiyan, whose name I can't remember, someone in our court was pushed over the edge. They had that emotional switch.
Yeah.
They tapped into their inner rage. And they themselves...
And also they're a gopher.
And also... you're following me. This guy is a Bear Catholic. He's married to a sister of ours.
And he's Agent Dale Cooper. I want SSJ Dale Cooper.
Gopher.
Can we quickly do a flip? Because it's all sort of timer dependent. We should flip something.
Shall I get some flipping options?
Flipping options, I think, would excite a lot of people, I think.
I'm going to get some flipping options. All right, I'll be right back.
I've always been a very good... I can peek straight into the mood of chat, and I know that flipping options will... That's what we need right now. It's going to send you guys into a frenzy. The gopher was poisoned by the cat, yeah, who turned out to be a crap spy master. Yes, but a very good cat, and so we've brought him back to life. Oh yeah, let me get some flipping music. What kind of flipping music do you want? Okay, we'll learn what we're flipping and then we'll think. I don't know what the last music was. I just searched like inspirational. I think I just searched inspirational music, but it's not coming up. Oh no, I've looked in my search history. I looked for pumped up royalty free music. Okay, I've got it back.
I'm back. Okay, hello. I've got some options. Shall I go through them?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I've got a German World War I helmet.
And how's that flippable? Okay.
I can remove this. I can remove the spike. The spike's gone AWOL. I can remove the spike, and that is
That's
now...
not gonna flip. Yeah.
Okay, no, it'll fit. See?
Overzealous.
Okay, I want to remove the German World War I helmet as an option.
Thank you.
Okay, that's gone. That's not coming back. That was a foolhardy errand. I've got two options. I've got a pin. I've got that I got from I went to a screening of Lars von Trier's Nymphomaniac, and it's got there's that. Or I've got the PS2 game Animal Soccer World. So those are the options.
We got? Helmet, pin, PS2.
The helmet which I'm retracting from the options available.
Well, we'll just see what's featured on the poll. Is all I can say.
Okay, but I'm retracting it from the poll. So, the helmet flip is.
Ben,
okay,
you're not going to enjoy seeing the poll.
Okay, wait, there's an option to flip it with the spike. That really wouldn't work. That would. Okay, look, how that does not flip. That if that flips, that's just going to fall over.
Yeah, but you'll know if it landed on the spike. You could let us know after you flipped it.
Okay, I'm telling you that it's not going to work. And Nymphomaniac, Lars von Trier is coming out on top. How's that? How's that for a surprise? Thank you for
chat. It was a bit of a surprise, actually.
Yeah, I really thought it was going to be Animal Soccer World, but
Reception Music has said that they want the helmet to jab you.
terrible. Why would you say that?
Josie asks, is the helmet spike proper spiky, or is it like plastic spiky? Is it a replica, or is it actually a sharp metal spike?
No, it's a soft. It's soft. It's a soft spike.
Does sound harsh out loud. It does. That's why I said it out loud. People need to understand what they're putting out into the world.
Is it bad optics to be wearing a German helmet? From World War
Well, what era was this from?
World War One.
Yes, fine, right?
I think so.
World War One Germans weren't any better or worse than World War One British.
No, true.
Right?
No, true. No, yeah, that's
Just random people starting wars.
Yeah, just sort of aristocratic nonsense, really.
Just trying to protect their interests in the Persian oil industry.
Basically, yeah. Big old imperialistic pointless war. Okay, I think, Sean, that this is a consensus for the Lars von Trier badge.
Great. So I think people actually have just gone for a flippable item, even though they could have speared you with a hat. So I think we've all learnt a lot from impulsive and cruel votes in the past.
Do we think that this is chat trying to recover from Uriel's divine judgment and the use of my plate, which almost injured me?
I think it's the chat not wanting to set you off 2 weeks in a row.
That's very good of you, chat. Thank you.
That is very good of you. Thank you, chat.
Thank you. I really can't emphasize. Okay, shall I flip it? Shall I flip it?
Let's get some flippy music.
All right. Cue me. Let me know when you're ready.
Hang on, let me wait for the drums to kick in.
Oh, yeah.
Let's flip.
Oh, hang on. What are we calling?
Why are we flip? Oh, Dragon Balls. What side? What are the two things? One's
So we've got this,
okay,
which is the logo, and then just the reverse side of a badge.
So we'll call the logo top, and we'll call the pin bottom.
Yeah, fair enough.
That seems sensible.
I think so.
Yeah, we're sort of listening to like pump up music while we just watch sort of quite an arbitrary poll. Yeah,
Great.
it is great. Yeah.
I think all polls are pretty arbitrary.
Definitely feels that way.
I'm actually going to take this off.
Oh.
I know, I'm sorry. We had it on for a bit. And it's a bit too much. Why are people talking about butt plugs?
Bottoms. Bottoms.
I feel like I missed some things about butt plugs.
What, in your life or in the chat?
In the chat. I think didn't someone... Maybe I'm imagining it. Is it tied right now? Oh yeah, they said that the spike was a butt plug.
Oh, that does make more sense. I thought it was just a simple old joke about bottoms.
No. There we go, yeah. Yeah, my soft spike. That was it. Thank you, Josie. Is it tied
Well,
right now? I think
it is tied, yeah. Kind of doesn't.
I
mean, I think
yeah,
tops.
AB.
I don't know if Ava's even in. I think, like as ever, one side is slightly more weighted than the other. Like I think the part with the design is going to weigh slightly more than just the part with the metal pin.
Yeah, I think it's gonna come down on the tops more often than on the bottoms.
Yeah, so I'll go for
My
tops
vote.
if you want Dragon Balls, I guess. Start thinking now who you want to revive. Sean advised badly last week. No, I didn't. I don't think I was wrong. It was still more likely that the other thing would have happened. Yeah. Tops it is. Let's get ready to spin.
Let's do it.
Whenever you're ready. Oh. Hey!
Oh. 'Nice.
1
We got
DB
Dragon
ball.
DB1, DB whatever.
Add
So
artifact DB3.
TV1, but yeah. Worth bearing in mind that Baloo is dead. So I mean, obviously, the decision of who to bring back will come eventually.
Yeah, Baloo has died, and he was our ticket to bare papacy. But obviously, choose.
Oh,
5
and
minutes until timer again.
is Dale? What about Dale Cooper? Is Dale Cooper a
As candidate, let's do
a
it.
candidate? All right, so it's add
I want Del Cooper. Add _ trait.
add _ trait super _ Saiyan and then his char ID.
I don't think I'm on char info.
The pin is held in, guys. There's no stabbing in action.
Okay,
Sean,
and then
F-alarm.
Oh yeah. You haven't missed much. I'm just typing stuff in the console.
And then I think it's just add trait. I think it's Gopher with a capital G.
And then his number again.
Yeah.
2655 029. Great. He's now a Gopher. He's a holy warrior, a direct leader, a super saiyan, a Gopher, a duelist.
Nice.
Wow! Look at his personal combat skill.
Brilliant.
He gets a lot more from being a duelist than from being a Gopher, but he gets a chunk just from being a bear.
So he won't be able to lead armies while he has a martial job. But if you take him off that martial job, so just click on.
Yeah, stick Smim again in there.
Yeah, great. Make sure he's a commander.
Yeah.
And then when that army. There we go. And when
so
that
we're
army
going to
loses,
lose this and then just. Coop is
And then we'll
sick.
see.
What are you talking about? Coop is sick.
Is he?
What are you talking about? Coop is sick. Where is he?
He's not
He's
sick.
shy. He's not sick. He's chaste, shy, not sick,
No, he's fine. He's alright.
stubborn, zealous. Where's this? Oh, sick sick. Yeah, sick as F.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, really cool. Yeah, pop a wheelie. Unpause.
Unpause. Let's just take this very slowly. See how it goes.
We're gonna lose in just a second.
Oh yeah.
like so.
Oh, we lost 53 war score.
Yeah, that's really bad. And the army seems to have just there's so many people there. I don't know. I think we're going to
Sean,
lose.
I would point out at this stage that the divine consequences thing is £2 away. And
But why? But that would be awful, wouldn't it? I mean,
Yes.
it is £2 away. Yeah.
just so it would compound existing problems, and it's something we need to have in the back of our minds.
Now it's at the very front of my mind.
We're going to lose this war. There is no way that even if we raised armies, we could not win this war. We just need to unpause. That they're going to.
Do you think? What's our dad think of us? Because he's not in this war.
He was in the war, and then he. Oh
Should
no. That means that if he declares war on anyone, we fight him.
What if he declares war on anyone?
If we join a
We
defensive
fight
pact,
him. Oh,
It's like
that
a
guy's got
coalition.
loads of troops. If we got him on our side, we wouldn't have anything to worry about.
Or if we became him.
Oh yeah, we could die and become him. What happens when the war is lost? Well, we would lose the title of Queen of Pissing Myself. We would only retain our direct titles. Our direct titles are we might retain the Duchy of Pissing Myself, which actually has quite a few things in it.
Reclaim or keep all of our duchies, just lose the kingdom.
Yeah. We'd keep Patio, we'd keep Belarus, we'd keep the Blue Trees, we'd keep Lochaline, we'd keep How I Long to Feel, but we wouldn't have most of the green. That stuff we rule only indirectly by virtue of being queen.
And
And someone
yes,
else would be our liege, and we'd be answerable to them.
Pete and Elise, yes, if we became funny air, we'd be king of France, which we should probably change back to blue country at some point.
Oh, is that called France now? Oh,
yeah, because France has different names when it's ruled by different dynasties. So
gotcha.
When it's the Carlings, it's West Francia, and we were named West Francia, blue country, but France is still France.
Yeah, I getcha. Well, yeah, there is a chance we could just try and die. Shall I just unpause and we'll just let this play out because we can't win.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I'd say.
Okay, so yeah, we're going to become. We're not going to be nothing. Actually, we do have a lot of direct titles that we rule over.
We've got a lot going for us. In the sense that. Oh, actually, hang on.
Yeah?
If we lose this war,
yeah?
would Dale Cooper still be our warrior?
Let's look at where he lives, right? We should look at
the Isle of Man.
Would we have the Isle of Man? No. So no, they'd get Dale Cooper. We'd probably lose a lot of our court. Oh, T for timer. Let's spin.
Oh. Ready?
Then we just get the pump up music going. Let's go.
Oh wow. That was a high flip. Oh.
That's a shame. Is an indicator that it's a more fair flippable item though.
Than a plate.
Than a broken plate.
A broken plate.
Okay, unpause in. See how we're getting on.
I mean, we could try and raise some tribal levies and attack the one in Wales.
We could.
We could siege. Yeah, I mean, we could. We
but
could.
It's this that's gonna. The moment that gets like sieged all the way down, that's it. We've lost.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
So like losing troops over here is just not worth it. I think
it's not going to help, is it?
What would happen if the pump up music was played while I wore calm down glasses? I think they would just even out and I'd just be normal. I'd just be. Yeah.
I'm trying to think of what our long game should be.
Let's ask the chat.
Okay.
So two options are we become a duke and we work our way back up to liege.
That's going to. I would interject and say that would be. And then actually, no, you carry on. I'll do it afterwards.
Yeah, we'll talk about like which option and why and what's best. Or we try to die twice, maybe 3 times. We want to die until we become Funny Air, who's a dragon of the blue country. Yeah. How many Dragon Balls do we need? We need 6 more Dragon Balls. It will take a while.
We could use the Dragon Balls to wish for death. We don't have to use them to wish someone back to life. Also, we can get a wheel spin and gain the trait depressed. If you're depressed, you can kill yourself. Yeah. So it's sort of useful in some circumstances. Yeah. Many options available to us. I would say, so becoming a duke, which is what's going to happen, like that's just going to happen, and working your way up, is basically going to take a long time to get into exactly the same situation that we are now. So, my instinct would be to say that that's not going to be very fun, and it certainly is not going to help make the polar bear. If we try to finagle a way to make ourselves die until we're Funny Air or Shauna Morsley, then I think it's eminently more achievable and more fun. But we would have to die quite a lot now because we keep having children. So we'd need to die. Yeah, we'd need to become Douglas Barefanks, then we'd become Aer Lingus, then we'd become Little Manic Titanic, and then and only then would become Funny Air. We'd have to wipe out our own bloodline essentially. Why could we become our dad? It's because
we are not playing as our genetic line. We play as the dynasty of of whoever rules the highest title we have.
Yeah.
So sometimes you might die and you're your uncle or your cousin or even someone you don't really know very well. You play as whoever is currently ruling Pissing Myself, if you have Pissing Myself. So being our dad and a previous ruler, he is in line after our direct descendants. It's complicated.
My instinct is, I think there are actually a few options. So in terms of the wheel, obviously we've got death on the wheel, and we've got a few.
Yeah. Can Shenron kill people? What can Shenron do?
Shenron can do anything that does not exceed the power of his creator.
Thank you for that donation. Spin out of trouble. Well, let's spin out of trouble and hope it keeps the trouble of divine consequences out of our life. Okay.
Yeah, lots of things that could happen. Lots of things. Let's see.
At the moment, it couldn't get any worse, so it may as well have divine consequences.
Yeah.
Here we go. Spin. Can Shenron make our dad love us again? Yeah, I think so. I think that Shenron can make our dad love us. That might not be a bad strategy, because him as an ally, useful. Here we are, spinning. Bearcat! Well, we don't need it, but we've got it.
This is the least helpful thing. This is us having another child.
Yeah. This is going to make us need another regent because we'll be pregoed. We'll be sea-pragued.
Pollinate us, King Meow.
Okay. This one's better done in peacetime, I reckon, if you want my 2 cents.
Do you think?
Keep writing. Whenever I type meow, I write meowth. Game's being real slow. Okay, here you are. And here's me.
Us, then meow. Yeah. Okay, so
7, 8. Thank you very much, Jambud, for that £7 donation. We will spin again.
Brilliant, thank you. In the meantime, I mean, do you think we should put it to a poll, Sean? The stay as a duke, kill ourselves thing. What do you think, or should we just take it as?
No, I think if anything ever should go to a poll, this is huge. Should we do that before or after divine consequences, though?
Before.
No, everyone should know what the lay of the land is before they make a huge decision.
Okay. Let's do it.
Okay, so I want to.
Let's do divine consequences.
Okay, I'll play the video, and then.
Here we go.
And then we'll sort of explain what's going on. God's given oars to the Aztecs.
Yeah. So what we did? Yeah, correct response. So we have got the DLC Sunset Invasion. And what
I'm
Sunset
glad people
Invasion
got the
does-
little Bill Wirtz homage in there.
Yeah, and what's happened is that well, we'll see it in a second. But God has given the Aztecs oars, and the Aztecs are now sailing. Well, they're rowing east on their paddle boats, and they've got war on their minds. So that's what, and this is the divine consequences that God has in store for us. Now the setup for this one is quite complicated, Sean. So should we?
Do you just want to keep telling me what? Should we just? What do you mean? Should we do it over a biscuit break? Should we like? Whoop.
No. Well, I think we should do it before biscuit break. But it's about 5 different commands.
Don't we have a secondary wheel spin? We'll do the secondary wheel spin, then we'll start up. Divine consequences. Then we'll make sure everything is fully explained. Have a biscuit break to sit on it, and then we'll make the decision as a big team.
Like it.
Okay, secondary wheel spin.
Let's do it.
Commencing. Wheel spin is on this. Fix the shield yet, Sean? What does that mean? What's shield? I don't know what that means. Oh, the shield from Meme Machine. No. In fact, I deleted all the assets because I couldn't get it to work. I might make it again. What am I doing? Wheel.
Here we go.
Begin.
Please be deaf.
Oh, okay. Scryer horse. Is there any way that could be useful for us? Is there? Do we want to think about that, or just go into it?
Have we got? How does this work?
Well, Andrew Eldritch is our seer, right? Our augur.
Yeah.
Andrew Eldritch can look into the future and tell us any specific information. First, he'll want to know 2 things. He'll want to know when in time he's looking, and he wants to know what he's looking for, and then he'll tell you like what's going on there, and then we'll know for future in the memory hole that's going to happen at that time.
Okay, yeah, so it's like we have to work our way towards this thing that he's definitely seen that's happened in the future.
Because there's something happening in the future, and that's definitely going to happen in the future, as per the results of this conversation with Andrew Eldritch.
It depends what he sees. If he sees something along the lines of death for our family, that could be good. Death for our immediate family. It depends if it's help. If we sort of help nudge it along a bit. If the spirits guiding him decide to intervene to make it happen.
Well, I think it's important as well that he can only look once at one thing for one question. So, are we Funier's oldest child? No, we're not. Funier had 69 children or something.
Nice.
Well, I think it actually wasn't it? I think it was like that number. So we're like 7th or something oldest.
Yeah. Yeah, I suppose it depends on how we manage the outcomes of what Andrew Eldritch predicts. It comes down to that, really. It'd be useful for us if maybe the spirits help nudge us along a bit.
Funier is asking if we are Funier's heir. That's a confusing
question.
sentence.
Are we?
No, not really.
No, it's someone
No,
else.
it's all French people.
Oh. That name is fucked up.
Yes, that name is fucked up.
That's not good.
Prince Garibaldi is in line, but that's about it. Oh, and Prince Grauer of France. So there are some bears in the Blue Country.
Maybe, Sean, maybe Andrew Eldritch could tell us where the next few Dragon Balls are.
Just tell us where they all are, maybe.
Maybe it could. Maybe he could maybe inform us, and we collect them at once with one flip. What do you think?
We have to go and ask him.
We'd have to go and ask him. Yeah.
Might be somewhere really hard to get to.
Yeah. True.
Put up a poll. Do we want to ask about Dragon Balls or something else? In the meantime, we'll do a flip. We may as well flip while we wait.
Yeah, we'll do that. Okay. All ready?
Yes. Let's go.
Oh, we got it.
Nice.
We got Dragon Ball.
Another Dragon
did it,
Ball
everyone.
acquired.
Nice.
Okay, yeah. Do we want to use our auger as a way of finding the rest of the Dragon Balls, and therefore we have Shenron, who's arguably more powerful, because Andrew Eldritch can just look into the future. Shenron could just manipulate reality, and then we've got a bigger choice to make. Or do we want to ask about something else?
We could go for assassinate. Red Coyote is saying. That's a good point.
Yeah.
Again, if we kill Sean Morsley, this war instantly ends because there's no valid person to become the new king. That is an option.
Yeah. So if we got all the Dragon Balls, we could get Shenron to kill Sean Morsley, and then we wouldn't die.
Yeah.
Although we don't know where he's going to say the Dragon Balls are, so
Yeah, they could be somewhere really far away, and we'd have to go and get them. And by that we mean they could be in a county in Asia. And we'd have to go there, physically take troops there to find them on a little expedition, and that might be a ball.
Should we consider the gopher route first? What's the gopher route that gopher tries to...
we can tunnel. The gopher can tunnel. That is useful.
Yeah, although... Well, it's previously a wheel option. We couldn't just choose that gopher kills that person now. That feels like a bit too powerful.
No, that's true.
Rename French hair with broken name to Primary School Christmas Fair Santa. Thank you very much, Night Screen.
That's a good one.
That's our half brother as well.
Yeah. I do not know what his name was originally, and I fear to ask.
Well, now we don't need to worry about it.
Exactly.
God, got to sort of delete all this.
We've got to worry about it a bit.
Done.
Nice.
Maybe whenever we see someone with an absolutely broken name, that's a good time to get NPC renaming.
I think so. I think that's nice. That's a nice plan. We were... What?
Apparently
Ask
the
about
broken name
something
was a
else.
Finnish name that was actually an intentional rename. Is that right?
Oh. Can anyone remember what it was? And we can maybe
There's
rename...
There's no way we'll get that back. that string of text.
If anyone can remember what it was, maybe we can rename a country that name.
Oh, if Joseph, you paid for it and you know what it is, then I'll just reinstigate it, and then I'll ask Night Screen if they're willing to just reapply that name somewhere else.
Yeah, sorry about that.
I saw it and thought it was just some of the game corruption that it wouldn't it be in my donations. I copy paste at least right. I could go look for it, but I might need to do that during biscuit break because I don't know what week that came through on. That's going to be on a very long list of donations.
In the meantime, Andrew Eldritch's Black Mirror has come out to ask about something else.
Okay.
I think the limits of his power here are ill-defined, and I think we need to define them.
Of Eldritch's?
I think it's not entirely clear necessarily what it is this grants us. He's telling us he's had a vision of the future, right? Because he's our
No, he has a scrying pool, and
right.
he will look into it, and he needs to know two things. He needs to know when in time he's looking, and he needs to know exactly what he's looking for, and he'll tell you what's going on at that time. That will mean we'll know something definitely about the future. You could also find out something about the present, such as the location of the Dragon Balls.
Okay.
Okay, Night Screen, would you like to pick someone else for the primary school Fair Santa while I reinstigate the unreadable name?
Yeah, that's nice.
Oh god, this person could become king of the Blue Country and we'd have to just read this undecipherable string over and over again.
Yeah. You could always rename the second in line.
Oh, remove wheel.
Yeah, good shout. Did we give ourselves a Dragon Ball?
How many are we supposed to have? I'll just add artifact DB. How many times have we had positive flips? It's 2, right?
No, yeah, we do have it. Sorry, I'm imagining that. We did do it. Okay. We did do it. Yeah.
I'll put that in the memory list. If we see someone else with a stupid hat, next stupid hat, Night Screen, Santa, rename.
Nice. Yeah, so chat, if you want to have a think about what we might be seeing in Andrew Eldritch's pool that may influence our decisions and maybe the outcome of the game in the future or the present, then get thinking, because it might have.
It could be important. I think using it to get Shenron. Oh no, we've decided not to do that. Think about your. Well, let's give you one more thing to think about, and then we'll take the break. And that thing will be divine consequences.
Okay.
This is why God gave the oars to the Aztecs.
Yeah, this is quite a complicated one. I've got to do lots of things. It's 5 steps. The first one is event capitals SSI.1.
Odd-looking strangers in exotic ships came ashore today, requesting an audience. They came bearing wondrous gifts and merchandise, Stygian beads, pearls and colourful feathers. Their tongue was unknown to everyone at court, but it seems they wanted land in exchange for their baubles. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Oh dear. The second thing is that you need to go to the character list.
Character list, yeah.
Of all the people in the world. Go to, empty it. Go to all and sort by rank.
I think we just must have been playing so long. There's just loads of people in the world, so this gets slowed down quite a lot.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, found him.
And you're going to see Akalan there.
Got him.
Now, we need to work out where Akalan has landed. I have a feeling that he's landed in the northwest of Ireland, but he could have landed anywhere. He might have landed somewhere else in the world, maybe Cornwall. I think that's a decision that we have to make collectively, because this is going to be his base of operations, where the Aztecs have landed and have begun their conquest of the old world. So they could have landed anywhere.
Are we deciding where they landed?
I think so. I think so. I think it should be in the British Isles. They landed somewhere in the British Isles.
Okay, where in the British Isles have the Aztecs landed? Let's just break it down by country.
Yeah. I think we should get some options, I think. So... I think one option could be 2 sheep, because it borders on the realm of Cornish Freezer, but also of England.
Yeah. 2 sheep would be good.
I think the northwest of Ireland, like that one blue county, or maybe a bit of pissing myself, maybe a bit of the rebel pissing myself. I don't know. It depends what chat thinks. Stockport. whale snout, Paddington
Well,
2.
hang on. If we are directly influencing this, why don't we land them on the rebel side, so at least they get subjugated?
That's a good idea. That's a very good
Right?
idea.
Surely we should land. Yeah.
We should try to land them like in the middle of the east of Ireland.
Yeah, like right smack bang in Zordap Partstube.
Bootstrap paradox, yeah.
Yeah,
Backwards.
that's what I mean.
Nice.
Chat, are people okay with that? Can I get your buy-in for this idea that we're going to use the Aztecs to do the enemy of my enemy? They're just both my enemies. My enemy of my enemy is two enemies. Okay, great. F's means yes. F's means
Good.
whatever.
Okay, so
Great, okay.
You're going to hover over the county icon because I can't remember what it's actually called.
Do I need char info? What am I looking for?
Yeah, you do. You need to try and find it. Leinster. Give _title C_ Leinster to the Aztec guy.
Give _title C_ Leinster to the guy who's... I lost him.
There he is. Akalam.
So he's going to be landed after this.
Yes.
Okay, that's now Aztec.
Oh my god. Oh my god. And the last thing you need to do is event, in all capitals, SSI.3. Oh.
Okay. That's what we were trying to do, right? It's not good,
Yes.
but... Okay, so the Aztecs have
Okay.
declared war on us.
Yes. Yeah. What does that say?
Thousands of menacing ships have arrived on the shores of Belarus, spilling out numberless hordes of fierce warriors in strange garb. Their ululating battle cries can be heard for miles. It's the end of days.
Yeah, so this is not good. This is not a great series of events, and if you sort of get rid of those things, you'll be able to see the amount of troops that they have.
Oh, but they're fighting our enemy.
They are fighting our enemy.
They're fighting our enemy, but also they outnumber our enemy over 10 times over.
Yes.
Yeah, and we have now seen thousands of boats.
Yes,
so
this is very, very bad.
Yeah.
They've declared war on us. They want our kingdom.
if they win, do we die? Do we just lose the game? What happens?
If they win, then we would lose our holdings in Ireland.
Right, and what, we just become a Duke of North Wales?
Possibly.
This is a lot worse.
This is yes. So also, Sean, the thing that happened here was the thing that I was struggling with in testing, where they weren't declaring war on us.
What do you mean? They
So-
did declare war on us.
They did, and in testing they didn't.
Oh, so it's a lot easier
Yeah.
than...
Yeah, so it's easier than I thought it was going to be, but also much worse. But bear in mind, we still have Andrew Eldritch, who can guide us. We still have the Dragon Balls. And we've still got lots of things on the wheels that could help as well.
T for timer, one more spin, Spinmagin's biscuit break.
Okay. Ready?
Wait for it. Spin.
Oh, landed on my... Oh, it's heads! It's tops.
Great. An
Brilliant.
additional Dragon Ball.
Brilliant. Okay.
Okay, and now it's Spinmagin's biscuit break. Think about the only thing we've got we can use is Andrew Eldritch can use psychic foresight for us in some way. And it's going to at 10:02 will return. 10:02 game resumes.
Yes.
So that's 10:02.
Have a think about how Andrew Eldritch could help us fight off both Sean and Morsley's attempt to claim our kingdom and the impending Aztec domination of Ireland. I'm pissing myself.
Mm.
We've got lots of cards at our disposal. We need to think about how to use them.
Yep, that's about it. Enjoy the break. I'm going to get some water.
I'm going to get some water.
Really, with what we were trying to achieve with this event, to punish us.
The game has been punishing us anyway a lot this stream, and we sort of haven't helped ourselves.
Because we'd already decided what the plot was. It was this, so we'd already decided.
This really is divine retribution. I mean, we are really being punished for our sins.
Yeah, this is like the single worst. I want to say it's Deus Ex Machina. It's just things have gone bad out of nowhere. That's the biggest one the game allows you to have. You've got to buy it.
That's true.
Okay, I'll be back in minutes.
See you in a second, guys.
So we want some interval music. What have I got here? Just a bit of this, I reckon we'll do.
Anyone hear us? I can't. My internet cut out, so I had to reload everything. So I have no idea if anyone can hear us.
We've got a Pringles advert in the way.
Yeah, I've got. Yeah, I have to watch all of Sean's thing. Oh, here we go. Hello, everyone. Let's see what we've got in the polls. We've got eating biscuits, having a drink, wondering if this is the last episode. Oh god, just listening to Ben's biscuit bake rambling. None of that. No votes for that yet. wondering if this is an opening for Kara Chapter. Well, Kara's
Hi, it is.
Kara's already sort of seen mine. Thinking about language history, Benjamin, not dwelling on that. Thinking about whatever Sean and Ben told us. Think about the horse thing or whatever. Can we eat our children? But what's the Aztecs like? Can we be friends? All very good questions.
Can we eat our children?
Possibly. We'd have to imprison them first, I think.
Oh, you're doing more cannibalism.
Yeah, sort of. That's sort of the vibe. And we'd have to anyone.
Yeah, where's Matt? Sean as well. Get us over.
Sean, the stream's been invaded.
A tertiary host. Welcome.
Yeah. Hello. Oh yeah, he's talking to you. You can't hear him.
Yeah, exactly.
Hello.
Hi, Sean.
Hiya.
I'm just observing the midstream poll. Got a couple of good options.
So what does it say?
8% wondering if this is the last episode.
Why would it be the last episode? Did you do it? Just to fight for bear?
Sort of the opposite. It's not. We've been punished.
We don't talk about that. We don't talk about our papal ambitions.
I like that the episode where I'm closer than ever is the one I haven't been able to watch because the internet can't take it for you to both stream and me watch it at the same time.
Right.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That does make sense.
That makes sense. I think that we really need to think about our path forward here. Like not just in terms of the stream, but also in just terms of playing the game.
We've got 2 polls coming up. One is we're going to go over in absolute concrete detail what the utility of the horse is. And then we're going to decide what our tactics are to not get destroyed by the Aztecs.
Yeah. Well, I feel like I should leave you to it because I don't want to...
Oh, sorry. Well,
it was lovely
tease in the chat for our tertiary host.
T's and H's for host and history.
T's and yes. All right. There we go. Oh boy. Okay. Well, I mean, the poll, the thing that's winning the poll, which was wondering if this is an opening for Kara Jamba to take over, actually did bear out. So.
Didn't take over, because to take over, we'd need to be not here, right? We'd need to be not on webcam, and they would be on webcam.
Yeah, that's true. There was a point where you weren't here and I was. But...
Pete Leouth has suggested we ask Andrew, will the Aztec and Sean remorselessly mutually annihilate each other tomorrow? If he says yes, then we're saved.
That's good. That's true. And if he says yes, then what are the exact consequences of that?
Well,
what does that mean in real terms?
Let's pin it, because this is really vital world building that people who are using their whole break shouldn't miss.
Okay, fair enough. I follow you.
Why would this be the last episode? Well, we could just get utterly destroyed. We're not actually at risk of losing. We're just at risk of being so disadvantaged it's going to send us back about 10 streams.
Yeah, basically. I think that... So we need to get out of our current war situation. So basically, the Aztecs are at war with us, right? And they are hostile against the Sean and Morsley revolt. So if they win this war against us and crush us, half of Ireland will still be not theirs. It's a very complicated system of wars going on. But basically it's very complicated.
We can't rely on another armies of Satan, Caitlin. The reason that was so astonishing is because that does not normally happen.
And totally unplanned by us as well. Like that really genuinely had nothing to do with us. Angelic Horde is no longer on the wheel, so we can't fight them.
And even if we could, Angelic Horde would do nothing.
Yeah.
The amount we gave ourselves on Angelic Horde most of the time would be nothing compared to their army.
Killing the Aztec king wouldn't change anything, because then just his heir would take over and the war would carry on. That's something to think about.
Smimogen, we are going to be leaning on that magic horse, yeah, definitely.
He's definitely our biggest hope right now. If they forgive us, yeah, that's true. One thing we could do is we could swear fealty to the Aztecs.
Wouldn't that just be the same as if we lost the war?
No, because we'd still be in charge of all our own provinces, but we'd just be a vassal of the Aztecs.
What, and the Aztecs would just own one county in Europe?
They'd still have all their troops, but yeah, they'd carry on expanding their empire elsewhere. But we could do that. We could swear fealty to them, and then we could possibly, later down the line, usurp the title of Aztec Empire.
Funniera suggested that kind of option isn't possible when you're actually at war with that person.
No, we'd have to sit down with them over the diplomacy table. We'd have to sort of sit down and put all options on the cards. But maybe it's something that we could lean on the game and sort of prompt it to happen.
Jan, but if our dad came into this at the last second, it wouldn't. Our dad's got 11,000 troops. The Aztecs have got 60,000 troops.
Yeah. Funny, yeah. So maybe it's the kind of thing where we white peace. We have to work on it. Yeah, we have to white peace. We have to go down, sit on the Aztec leader and say, look, we're happy to help facilitate your demonic conquest of the world, but as vassals rather than enemies.
To Night Screen's suggestion about the possibility of making good with Heaven and Uriel and getting them to believe that we're good, I'd point you towards the £60 morality pong suggestion as a way that we could influence our morality on a long-term basis.
And that would have large consequences over streams.
Yeah,
that's like
good
that's
or bad,
stuff.
depending on how it goes. The whole thing's macro. This whole stream contains quite a lot of experiments, and this will be another one of those.
Red Coyote, excellent Quetzalcoatl cuckoldry pun. Very good.
Oh, we're out of Smimogen's biscuit break. Okay.
Oh, good.
Let me give you the skinny on this horse. Now, ordinarily, we wouldn't have broken it down like this in such explicit language, but given that I don't want the game to be lost, I'm just going to tell you exactly how the horse works and how you can game the horse. So, in universe, the horse can see into the future. Thank you very much, Smimogen. We will spin in a second. However, there aren't many options on the wheel that are going to get us out of jail, but I will spin. And then we will question our own morality. Here's how you can gain the horse. Oh, thank you very much, MBT. Okay, well, we're going to question our morality very soon.
Joshua, so that's game the horse, not gay the horse.
Yeah, there's a different guide for gaying the horse. Yeah. So you can look into the future and find something out. But what that essentially means is if you go, I want to know if this person's going to die in 1 year's time, it's allowing us to look at the future and just decide if someone's accidentally going to fall down a flight of stairs in a couple of months. Oh, and then they've gone now, have they? Whereas if we just let the game play out, we never would have had any influence over what happens in the game.
So we are just looking into the future, just peering into it, but you may find that actually allows us to change the future or the present quite a lot, because the horse can also look into the present. But we never know what the horse is going to say. We never know what the horse is going to say.
No.
But the horse seems like he might actually have his hands on the lever of the trolley problem.
Yeah. So we've had lots of good options in the chat suggested. Obviously, we've had... what have we had?
Well, one suggestion is that our dad loves us. One suggestion is that we find out what the Aztecs want that might get them to call off the war.
Yeah,
Some
one
other way of
asking
them.
one asking if they will annihilate us at all.
Yeah. Or one asking if the rivals, the rival claimants, and the Aztecs will mutually annihilate, and therefore they'll just completely kill each other without us being in harm's way.
All good options. All excellent options.
All excellent options.
Do you think that the outcome of this is going to be swayed by the morality pong, or is morality pong going to come after this scrying?
I think scry then pong. Morality pong perhaps is more of a long-term thing, and we should put our sights on not immediate death. Can we make the Aztecs our army?
We can make the Aztecs our army if we
subjugate the Aztecs in some way.
No, there's no way we could do it.
Oh, no is your answer.
I don't think there is. I'm afraid. But we could make them our liege army if we swore fealty to them, for example. With a cleverly worded, will the Aztecs be our army? I don't think.
I think the horse will say no to that. I think we know the horse will say no. Because we know we can't make that happen in the game. So the horse can't say anything else.
Yeah. So, scrying before wheel spins? Wheel spins before scrying.
Oh.
What do you think?
There's been a donation. Thank you very much, Spinny, for that £8 donation. It's a bit of a distraction, but I've noticed the game defaults to cultural imperialism in bear names. Could you restore more authentic versions of the names of any bears called Grower or Roar to Hiraur? I can look up all growls and all roars, but you want me to type out Hiraur? You don't want Kenneth. I just want to clarify. It's the long gargly sound. It's not Kenneth that I'm changing the names to.
Do we think the wheel spins before scrying or afterwards?
Before. But I want to give some... Oh, hang on. I'm actually writing out monos and poll options, so maybe it's coming before.
Okay, fine.
Will... 4 different bears, 4 different names. And what names? What names am I naming the 4 different bears? I'll come back to you because I'm going to have to stick this on a peg until we're ready. Will our enemies deny each other? Will our dad, ally, love us again? What would it take to placate the Aztecs? Do you remember anything else coming out that was useful?
Let's have a look. Can we convert the Aztecs to bear Catholicism? That was one. Can Shenron? No, we decided against Shenron.
Yeah, which is the shame.
What's things about if the Aztecs can forgive us, if we'll survive?
Yeah, they're all riffs on these basic ideas, I think.
Oh, one. Will Martinpus and her children catch plague? That's one. Not directly helpful for the Aztecs, but it's in there. Yeah, stuff like that, I think. Nothing about Sean and Morsley on there, I don't think. Oh no, enemies annihilate each other. That's the Sean and Morsley one, yeah.
Because Sean and Morsley's small fry compared to our actual problems right now.
Oh yeah, God.
Shall we spin while we're waiting?
I think so.
How many spins we got? 2? 2
3.
full spins. Well, no, Spleenies is a multi-part bear renaming.
Oh, okay. Fine.
Okay.
But yeah, two big spins.
Well, the assassination isn't covered, actually. We haven't got will. Because, to clarify, if Sean Remorseley dies, the faction rebellion stops. If the Aztec leader dies, nothing changed. We're still at war with the Aztecs.
Yeah. And in terms of the way that it's ordered, it actually works out better if the Aztecs are going to win the war at this stage because of whatever. It actually works better if we're still at war with Sean and Morsley, because then they only get half of the kingdom, our side. There's lots of different...
It's really complicated. This is one of the more... Previously, it's just been an out-and-out, someone's going to come and get us, but now we're in just a very complicated death triangle.
Yeah, basically.
Let's see what the wheel can provide.
Okay, let's get it.
Do we want another Ultimate Warrior? We can have one. Could help us, but at the same time I realise it's just normally when it lands on the same thing again, we've got an option to...
what do you think, chat? Do we respin?
This would be Smimogens as it's the first one, so Smim has an option to call it.
What do you think, Smim?
And how do you feel about Smim? You open to Smim?
What could be another way of shortening it?
Smime.
Smime's much worse.
Smime's worse?
It sounds like grime.
Sounds like slime. I think that Smimogen coming out for Smime.
No, you're right.
Right.
I'm maybe I take it all
Smim,
back.
would you like me to smim the wheel? I don't think I like
No,
Smime.
she doesn't like Smime. Mr. Smime is Mr. Mime's wife.
See you later, Night Queen. Okay, we're smimming. Smim to swin. Ultimate Warrior. We're already doing Satanism. Oh my god.
What is it?
Event 007.
Sean!
It made sense when we wrote it in last time.
Sean!
It's really bad. It's really bad.
Oh, we have to do it.
Okay, so the full name of this event is Golden Arm Risky War. Because I thought we weren't going in for making the Golden Arm thing happen. I thought I'd write an event that would force us to start a war with the King of England. And I called it Golden Arm Risky War. We can't currently declare war on the King of England.
We've got troops raised, that's why. We can
Yeah.
if we load our troops. If we disband our armies, we can...
Well, we may as well disband our armies. We're not going to use them for anything.
Fine, yeah, let's do it. Let's just declare war. Any particular part of...
Oh, the King of England, because he's got our dad's arm.
Do we want any part of England? Do we want all of England? Do we want...
Yes, yeah, go for it. All of it, whole thing.
We've got a truce. We've got a truce, Sean.
Oh God, we can't yet. So when can we just declare this war?
24th of February.
Next year?
Yeah. That's all right. That's 11 months. I mean, that's still fulfilling the terms of the wheel and gives us a bit of wiggle room.
Yeah, fine. So when it happens, we're going to Golden Arm Risky War. We're going to start a war with the King of England for our dad's golden arm, maybe getting England along the way, and we're going to listen to the Nintendo 64 Golden Arm 64 soundtrack while we do it. Feb 24942. Golden Arm Risky War.
That's almost a palindrome.
Huh?
Well.
Wow.
Well, I mean, it's not. But it ends with 4-2 and begins with 2-4.
Sorry, beautiful Stockport. You're right. I was not obeying the law. Great secondary wheel spin.
Here we go. Please be something good.
Let's not put it in a fourth. Let's hope it doesn't start a fourth war. Ultimate Warrior. It's useful, but I'm guessing we don't want it. But this is now NBT's decision. NBT, if you're around, let me know if you think this is.
Do you want to respin, or because we already had it, or do you want to keep it? Up to you.
What's left if we don't do duplicates? New trait. Common tongue. We don't want that. Lick of death. Lick of death. To be honest, if we could get new trait and then lick of death, well, we'd be out of one war.
Lick of death is less useful if we're planning it the same way mechanically. Give any trait is extremely useful. If we give any trait would allow us to basically end the war with Sean Remorseley. Or possibly end it. Or give him a disease, so he might die. Basically.
Lick of death.
Alright.
So...
I mean, yeah. This is King Meow.
So... we need to get King Meow. King Meow has a poison tongue, as we learnt from the event where we first met King Meow. We need to get King Meow in licking distance. Yeah, you want the flipping music while we do the lick of death? Flipping music's only about... it's not very long, but I can get it on. But actually, I don't know. We need to decide how to enact the lick of death. So... let's
so we have to get King Meow within licking distance of someone who we want to kill.
Now,
I would suggest.
Yeah, we basically need to get him into this guy's court.
Now,
how do we achieve
this? Sean Remorseley is celibate. He lives with I think the Knights of Calatrava.
Right. Yeah, so we sent him off. We let him go off. Yeah.
Yeah, he's never going to marry. He's not allowed to marry. Otherwise, we can just marry him off.
Doesn't have any friends, relations.
No.
Lots of marriage ties. Yeah. No friends.
Can we use the Dragon Balls to wish for a Europe-length tongue?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, easily.
Yeah. Doesn't mean the whole length of Europe, because that's what we need if we want to lick someone in Russia. But we still can do that. If we want to lick someone in the blue country, it doesn't need to be the length of Europe. That would give us a lot of surplus tongue. But I'm still up for it.
My thought is that the Dragon Balls are very powerful.
Timer.
Oh. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Oh, another top. Brilliant.
Nice.
Run away.
How add artifact DB2. How close are we now?
We've got
1, 2, 3, 4. Need 3 left.
See, the thing is that we could use the Dragon Balls for something else further down the line. Maybe to get rid of the Aztecs, or maybe to make ourselves Aztec Emperor. Usurp our position. Anything. Or bring back Baloo. So I don't know if because I feel that there might be another way. I don't know what it is, but there could be another way to get him within spitting distance.
How can we get a cat over there? We could
I mean, we could
Hang
just
on.
appoint him a commander and send him on a mission.
Let's do that. Let's do that. That'll get him over there. Let's find out exactly where Sean Remorseley is.
Yeah, let's do it. So
It's in
he is
Spain.
residing in... Whereabouts?
Zamora.
Zamora. So what we need to do is we need to raise a very small army.
And then
appoint
send it
King
to
Miel as the
Zamora.
commander, and send it to Zamora.
Okay. Okay, sorry, Peter Pistons, you're not a commander anymore. This random cat is. Oh, and let me quickly.
F-alarm, Sean.
Oh, what? Oh, yeah, wrong scene.
Screen.
I'll quickly do Spleeny's donation now as well. Find all the bears. Can I search just bear? Can I bring up all the bears?
You could search by your culture.
My culture. Okay, so I want all bears that are called something like growl or grur. Spleeny, could you like elaborate on this one? Because I just didn't understand what I'm being asked to do. Because I know at least one is this. And that's good, but am I making up new names in that?
The wheels in the way, Sean.
Thank God everyone here has got my back. Okay, I found Growler. That's another candidate. Four names that are return braked. What does that mean?
As in... with the enter key. You might have to elaborate.
Oh! Four names that are return break. Oh, was stuff left out? I can try and look at a different rendering of your donation message. But otherwise, if you're happy to just write them out in chat, I can do it. It may be you tried to do a return break, but it just sent it.
Speedy Dotson, we're not following you. If you could elaborate as much as you can.
I think I understand. I think, yeah, it didn't send the whole message. I think I just got translates to Kenneth. But happy to be provided names. Am I able to rename Dad's Army? Yeah. Yes, that can be done. Would we need to become the king of beautiful Stockport to do that?
Yeah, we'd have to tag into him. Yeah.
But we can
easily rename it.
That is doable. Yeah. Bear renamed. That's kind of. I think there are only two.
There's a
Gur. Yeah. More names? Oh, F is a name. Is that right?
Yeah, I think that's right. Oh, and then one in square brackets. Got it.
Yeah. F is a name.
Nice.
I am not certain if there is another bear with a growly-based name.
What about...
But I could just pick a bear. I could just pick a bear with a...
Hang on, there's a bear called John.
Yeah, I feel like that must have been intentional. Or maybe not, actually. It's just a bear that lives in England, so it's just got an English name, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm not touching Trinket. I might change one of the Aztecs, because there's two, right?
Oh, hang on, he's saying if he can't find one, just rename the leader of the Aztecs, Jeanette.
That's really good. That is really good.
Okay, good. So, in the meantime, thinking about how we... Oh, yeah, so we're sending King Morl to Spain. King Miel.
Yeah, I've got to make... How do I make a tiny retinue? How does that happen?
Well, you can just raise a very small army. So if you hang on, if any army you raise, you can appoint a commander for. So if you raise some troops in lock a line, which you can do.
How do I?
You just hover over. So on that screen you're on right now, there's a little blue button.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Thing.
Raise local liege levies.
Perfect.
And then I can set Meow as a commander, and then put Meow in the boat. How do I put Meow in the boat?
It's the fourth button along.
Okay, and now you're going to lick a bear that lives here.
You need to get the C zone. That's it. Go to coast. Yeah, there we go.
Okay, so are there any more donations?
We're getting somewhere.
They're in a boat. Mono. They're boated.
Okay, so now
what are we doing with this horse?
I think we should do some scrying.
Mono, can you bring up the scrying poll, please? I provided some options earlier, and I can only hope that that you made a note of them.
They're
nice.
Yeah, they're a bit further up.
Okay.
Perfect. So this is going to greatly inform our situation right now.
This is going to just yeah. This is it.
This is if we save the game.
If we save the game, it'll be through scrying.
Yeah. So this is basically what decision do you think will help us get out of this horrible situation with the Aztecs? Because sort of Sean and Morsley is being taken care of in the background. We need the Aztecs. We need to either get rid of them or reach some sort of settlement with them or have something happen. I do not want to influence this poll. This is in your hands.
Right, because Catherine's asking, what would you recommend? Are you just not willing to do that?
I would not. I would say that Funny Air Dragon is basically not going to have anything to do with that. That is not going to assist us at all. I would say being rich has nothing to do with it. We need to catch a plague, but again, that won't solve our immediate problem of this Aztec horde. The Aztecs, if they embrace bare Catholicism, that may help. I mean, what? It might help. It might help. I don't 100% know. I genuinely don't. Asking him what would make the Aztecs happy, that's pretty open-ended. That might mean something further down the line that we can talk to them about. That's the one that I'd be most confident in. It's also the one with 0 votes. But 2 is a good option. 3 is kind of a good option. But again, we're sort of taking care of Sean and Morsley. They're all good options.
Jambud,
some of them aren't.
What Ben provided there wasn't an explanation, it was just a recommendation.
Yeah. I think there seems to be a direction that we're going to. See where the poll takes us, because there's still some votes left to be cast. But
right, and how useful would that be if
they became bare Catholics? I don't know if necessarily that would instantly end the war. It might end the war instantly, because I don't know if you can declare
a holy war against someone with the same religion.
So the mechanic that they're using is tribal invasion, and I'm not sure if you can use tribal invasion against someone of your own religion. I don't know, but maybe if we're of the same religion, maybe we can talk to them. I don't know.
Okay, people are saying shut the poll, full explanation again, redo the poll.
Okay. I agree.
Okay, I do not remember the poll options. Let me scroll up. Okay, so
no, I've got them here.
What would it take to make the Aztecs happy? It's possible we could pacify the Aztecs if we knew what would make them happy. This would mean the greatest existential threat to our kingdom could be mollified, and then we won't be at war with someone that could wipe us out. Quite useful. 3 stars.
Yeah, basically. That's very open-ended. It's very open-ended as well, so we don't know what...
We don't know what the horse is going to say.
Could be anything.
Number 2, can we make the Aztecs embrace bare Catholicism? If they were the same religion, it's possible that the manner in which they've declared war on us becomes null and void. And so we've sort of, through the back door, we've gotten out of the war and got kind of a peace treaty. It might not work that way. We're not sure. So not only is it as open-ended, it's not clear whether it will achieve our aims. 2 stars. Will our enemies annihilate each other? If they completely knock each other out, then annihilate means like leave nothing left. So if they both kill every single troop of each other's troop, then we have nothing to worry about anymore, and we could win the war. 3 stars.
But I don't know how that would necessarily be achieved. So they're already in a battle that they're going to lose, basically. I mean, it's possible that maybe they'll conquer each other at the same time. But also, bear in mind that King Meow is being sent off to Spain. Sean Remorselessly is not long for this world. That the other war with the other half of Ireland is basically going to go away.
Okay, let's turn annihilate each other down to 2 stars.
Yeah.
Will our Hell Dragon ever love us again? It wouldn't help us. 1 star. Will Martine Puss or her children catch a plague? We're talking about like killing everyone with a plague, getting towards funny air. It is a viable route that gets us out of this situation. So 3 stars. Are we going to be rich soon? Not helpful to be rich right now. 1 star. 7, no questions. We can work it out ourselves. Could be good. 3 stars.
No. That's the worst.
Run the
poll. Sean's having a little joke. But 7 would be overwhelmingly the worst option and would end our game. Goodbye, Bear Pope. Goodbye, King Morl episode 13. Unlucky for some.
Okay, here we go. This is the one of... Could you say this is the most important poll we've ever done?
Top 5.
Making the Bearer Pope was the most important poll.
Yeah, definitely. But I'd say this is top 5. Like, this is something that the results of this will have genuine, important consequences.
What had 3 stars? Martine Puss and her children catching plague, 3 stars. What would make the Aztecs happy, 3 stars.
And 2.
2 had 2 stars because it was a little less clear whether it would stop the war.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, am I wrong? Yeah, so
only
1
2
has
have 3 stars.
1 and 5 have 3 stars. I say, 5 is good. 1 is very good, I would say. If I was voting, I'd probably vote 1. I'd probably either vote 1, 2, or 5. Probably. I don't know. I'm not eligible to vote. Not in the franchise. 2 is the most interesting.
Okay.
I think Sam, that 1 is the most interesting in terms of I also don't we, none of us really know, neither me or Sean, exactly what he's going to say. Yet.
How could we? It's a bloody horse.
Yeah, it's a bloody horse with a pool.
Somewhere between a pool and a cup.
What's the halfway? Like a bowl?
I think a bowl's more like definitely on the cup end, right?
So what's half? Yeah, no, I get you. Like
you wouldn't see a bowl and go, "That's a small pool," but you could say it's a big cup.
But so
pond.
What is half?
Pond
like
is more like a pool. Pond is on the pool end.
A bathtub?
More like a pool, but closer to the middle. Definitely closer to the middle.
A large
timer.
Oh. Ready?
Yeah, just go for it.
Another top. That is unbelievable. We've had so many in a row today.
Nice.
Good. Mono says a toilet is halfway between a cup and a pool.
You got it, Mono. That's it. That's what he's looking in.
He's looking into it. Is he looking into the bowl, or is he looking into the?
Well, he hasn't taken the back the lid of the back bit off. No, I can confirm that.
So it's a horse looking into a toilet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but a really smart horse.
And a really smart toilet. It's Japanese.
Oh, nice. Yeah, it's more of a bidet.
It's everything. It's got everything.
Yeah.
A little electronic tune plays every time you use it to scry.
Everyone's shouting cistern. I think we've got a winner here. I think it's pretty clear what's coming out.
Yeah, pretty much as an absolute majority for number one there.
Sup Madge.
Okay. I think this is good. I think this is the right decision. Well, I mean, I don't know what the outcome. I genuinely don't know what the outcome's going to be, but I think it's the right direction.
So we're asking the horse to look into the heart of the Aztecs leader, and I guess just the Aztecs generally, and work out what is it that motivates them, and is there any way they could have it while not being at war with us.
Yeah.
So I guess we'd better just go and ask that horse. Best of luck, everyone. We can't come in there with you, so if you can just articulate your question to the horse.
Yeah, and let us know what happens, because we won't be able to hear. Just
we won't be able to hear or see. Yeah, while you're in there, we'll be with our eyes shut, with our hands on our ears, so we will be reliant on you. Why can't you come with us? Oh, I've got a sore leg.
Yeah, I'm washing my hair in the shower.
I've gotten really sad in the last few minutes, and I need to just have some time on my own.
I've got to finish off that bowl of porridge.
I'll perk up when you're back, though.
Yeah.
All right. See you later.
Bye.
Hi everyone, it's us. Do you need anything? I'm trying to actually trying to use my toilet for other stuff at the moment. What do you need? What's going on? Oh yeah. I'm a bit quiet. Can I turn myself up? I'll just come closer. I'll just open me more a little wider. Try to keep it shut. It's full of hay and sugar. People of Sheffield are forever going on at me, dropping it on their carpet. I don't know if I can go louder. I'm just a little horse. I'm just a tiny horse. This is my speaking volume. Christmas is coming up. I don't know if the Aztecs celebrate. Are you coming in wanting me to stare into the future? Can you just let me know the nature of the appointment before you start whacking out questions? Am I scrying? Am I doing a scry? Because if I am, I need a clear and coherent question. I can do a little scry. I can bring out a scry even when I'm tired and I'm knackered at the moment. I can scry. Yeah. What do you need? I can look into the toilet. I can look into the toilet on the clock or looking it off the clock. That's not a problem. I just need to know what info you need to know. And I'll peer in. I'll snort deep into the toilet. I can read things into the bubbles. I can see the future coming up the U-bend. What do the Aztecs want? Oh, yeah, because they're invading, right? Well, you know what they want. Why do you think they've landed in pissing myself? They admire and covet the bears. They love the bears. They want to dominate the bears because it's toxic masculinity. They can't just appreciate something for what it is. They've got to go at it with their hammers, their axes. They've got to go for blood. But what they want is just to be close to the bears. They want to know the bears. If they could consider themselves culturally more bear, maybe even be in relationships with bears. If they could somehow intertwine with bears, intellectually or physically, through sex, there's a real good chance they'll simmer down. Because they'll realise once they're close to the bears are just people. Just really, really wide people. And then there'd be no need. There'd be no need for all this back and forth. Yeah, it's all just posturing. They're horny for bears. Can't you tell? Group of lads acting like this. There's only one reason. They got red hot blood. They're young, dumb, and full of cum. Simple as. Alright, there's your toilet. Well, they're not earthophiliacs. I think they're just, they see life as a buffet, and bears are next. Okay, alright, well, hey, he comes to me. I'm only a foal. I don't know what's right and what's wrong. I've got no dad. Well, did I have a dad? I think my dad's been dead quite a while and I'm immortal, so I swear all the time. I live in Sheffield and my only friend's a toilet, so, if I'm not well adjusted, it's probably your fault, isn't it? Because you sent me off to the blue country to live with just a random scarred woman that you didn't even know, and now I'm trapped between, I'm just in this little island in Sheffield, and everywhere around me is either owned by Vikings or a dragon. So if I swear from time to time, you need to think about my life and what I've had to put up with. I'm going now. You've upset me. Good luck. Goodbye. Right.
Oh yeah.
How did it go?
Yeah. What happened, guys? What's the story? What did he scry? How's his toilet?
Yeah, he's scrying all right.
Yeah.
So he cleaned up that potty mouth of his. I know he's really bad for
like a sailor.
Jeanette says she's going to kill me. Did it go well? Did it go badly?
He's forgetting. They want to be close to the bears.
What do you mean? They already are quite close.
Yeah, geographically.
Jeanette says I'm doing a great job. That sounds great.
Aztecs are horny for bears. Bear fucks.
Bear fucks? Is that the solution? Looks like we shouldn't be looking at the future, but the past. Ben's been saying it all the time.
Oh, wow. Maybe it was Andrew retroactively fitting the words into my mouth using a sort of reverse scry.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah, that was it.
Took the words right out of my mouth.
Yeah, well, he did. Okay, yeah. So it sounds to me like the Aztecs just want to get to know the bears.
Yeah.
So they can themselves maybe become involved in the bear culture and religion. Is that true?
That's what I'm getting. Yeah.
How interesting. How interesting.
So, what's the best way to get them to be close?
Hmm.
Do they want to have sex with the bears, or do they just want to do bear culture? Is this bear tourism, or is this bear sex tourism?
Yeah. What is it, guys? What do you think? Is it like bear
Spimogen
marriage?
says bear. Okay, Spimogen says bear fucks and sex. Marry into the Aztecs. Want to dominate the bear, maybe in a hot way. Do we have any bears we can marry off? Yeah, we got loads of bears. Loads of single bears. Single bears in your area. Bear sex tourism. Can it be both? Yeah, we could try.
Yeah, easily. You marry and have sex. These things are not mutually exclusive.
Great. Can we marry off a bear? Can we?
Let's find out. I think to do that though, the invaders would probably have to be of our religion if they were going to marry someone.
Mm-hmm.
So is that what they're saying? Do we over a cup of tea with the Aztecs? Do they convert and then maybe we marry them off?
I'm up for that.
Yeah.
If they want to do bear culture, they want to do bearism. Well, bearism has its own religion, and that's bear Catholicism.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm game for that.
All right, let's do it. Sean, tag into the Aztecs. Oh, there we go. Wow.
Nice.
Look at all those ships. And I think that's going to be religion fraticelli.
Can you remind me how to spell fraticelli? Is it
F-R-A-T-I.
fratic? Is it like?
Yeah, that's it.
Is... Did anything happen?
No capital F.
Ah. Didn't even get an error message.
Interesting. Gonna change colour.
Bear Catholic.
Wow. So we've taken them on tour around
Now we
our
can
now
arrange a
completed,
marriage.
harbour and lighthouse. They've been impressed with our religion, and I think we have to marry to a bear. Are there any eligible bears that we could marry?
Surely, could we not betroth?
Oh, probably, yeah.
Where are the bears?
Where are the bears?
Surely there's a bear in here to save the game.
Please.
Hang on.
Okay, Sean. We could probably hop back into what's her name, and we'd have to declare we can present debutante, but we'd have to declare a white piece first.
What's present debutante? Oh, just bring someone into the...
Yeah, but to do that, we're going to have to declare a white...
It's surely mad that we've got no...
Yeah. But we can't... But we also, I realise we can't marry someone who we're at war with.
So we'd have to stop the war to do the marriage, but that's fine. The
temporary...
same... Yeah. How do we do this?
If you offer her a white piece and then tag
Trinket is a man, right? Everyone wants Trinket. Trinket's a man. He's not going to marry a man. That's his words, not mine. Well, it has stopped us before. I don't think homosexual marriage is possible.
Offer her a white piece. No, not yet. Offer her a white piece now.
Queen Martinpus isn't going to do it.
No, hang on. Type in the command, yes, man. Send it off. Tag into her.
Okay.
We could kill our husband and marry an Aztec spruce beetle. That is an option, but it would take a little bit of time.
Okay, we've accepted this, and now we can do some marriage things.
Let's see if we can marry him.
Arrange a betrothal between you.
The
only option is Little Manic Titanic.
We could possibly arrange a marriage instead of betrothal. It's an option.
Not a bear.
Oh, no, it's not. Fine.
Little Manic Titanic is our only option to stop the bloodshed.
Let's do it.
It's a betrothal, so he'll just wait until they're an adult.
Yeah, but it's like, it's in good faith. You know, we intend for this to work. We want this
Wheel
to
spin. I'm going to click it because it's the only way to stop the war.
Let's do it.
And I'd love to not be at war.
On the horizon.
Well, peace with the Aztecs alone.
Yeah, true.
Okay, it is done.
And
we have.
And make sure you get a non-aggression pact with him as well once he's signed off on the betrothal.
Yeah, I will definitely do that. We've got a wheel spin come in. Then we should
carry on sending King Meow to Spain. And then once that's done,
we have to do morality. We should end on morality, I think.
Oh, definitely. Can I ask a favour? Could we unpause until the Aztec has accepted our offer? Because if we roll death now, then everything will be undone.
Yeah, that's really sensible.
Is that okay?
Okay, great. And wasn't there something we could do off the back of this, like a
non-aggression pact. Oh, we already have one. Brilliant.
we have a truce? Yeah.
So now we've got non-aggression pact and truce, and the Aztecs will not attack us. Mission success, everyone.
And we're
Well
off to
done.
kill.
And we're off to kill Sean Remorseley.
Yeah, but that hasn't even. We've been paused, so that hasn't even started yet. Shall we? Timer.
Yeah. Oh, timer. Yep, let's go. Ready with music?
Yes.
Okay, here we go. Tops. This thing is definitely weighted.
Yeah, that's good for us.
Oh, it's great.
Let me check what we're lacking. I haven't seen Sean acknowledge what. Acknowledge what? Acknowledge what? 1, 2, 3. I think we need 4, and then we're done, aren't we? Then we got Shenron, I think.
Yeah. Almost there. Oh, apparently Pissing Myself Funny Bear did a donation for a body of water.
Oh, sorry, I didn't acknowledge it, but I wrote it down. Ben was explaining something really important, and I wrote it down as a mnemonic to myself. It is down. Thank you very much, Pissing Myself Funny Bear. St. George's channel equals Piss Gully is in the notes, and it will be done for next time.
That's great.
Sorry about that. It was just, I think there was a great need to explain something that was long, and I forgot to come back to it. But I did see it. Rename the Aztecs REM as they lost their religion. I don't know how to rename the Aztecs because that's a race of people.
Oh, you could rename the Empire.
Can I? How do I do that?
Well, you just hop into the Aztecs.
Mm-hmm.
And just rename the Empire.
What does that mean? Oh, rename the Empire. Right, REM.
You need to untick the box there to the right.
What?
Go in again.
Okay,
Untick
yeah. REM, and then do we want Remy as an adjective?
Oh, Remy's good. Can it be like Remy, the French name? Like
Is that like RMI or something like that?
Yeah. What do you think? Whose vote was that?
That was Sam's. Rennie, yeah, like the medicine.
Yeah.
Remy is good.
That's great.
Oh, Sam's asked for Stipe, and that usurps. I don't think there are a few donations backed up. There's just a wheel spin, which I'm about to do. Sam's Dad's Army thing got through. Piscully got through. The Bears got renamed. There's just a wheel spin. I'm about to do it now.
Right. Yeah, and yeah, okay, fine.
No, I'm just one spin behind, and I'm doing it now.
Yeah, great, all good. Should we hop into?
That's already happening. Let me see whose that was. We could scry a horse again. Oh, it's anonymous. I'm going to assume not. I'm going to assume we don't want to scry a horse again right now.
I think we're still reading from the last one. I think.
But to be honest, there's only 2 things left that we haven't done this stream.
Yeah.
Which is new trait and common tongue, and instant death. We haven't done instant death.
Yeah, we've really burned to the wheel tonight. Well done, everyone. It's really great.
Keep spinning until we get them. There's also dying. Do we want to spin again and risk dying, or do we want to talk to the horse? Put it to a poll, because each time we respin, we could die. Like, we've just risked death. Should I just... Okay. Oh, 1 for horse. Talk to the horse. Talk to the horse. It needs to go to a poll then, because it's actually... Dutty horse. Chat to the nag.
That's good. No one likes horse. They only like horse.
My vote is for death. I mean, death is going to be so handy. We basically want to play as funny air, I think.
Oh yeah, death would be good. Yeah, so respin is actually slightly a spin for death.
Although it's not necessarily good because the Aztecs have a non-aggression pact with us, and only Martinpus actually.
Yeah, and we've got Gavelkind as well, so we wouldn't even have all our holdings.
Yeah, and we are still at war.
Yeah, and we'd go to a regency instantly.
We want to end this war first.
We'd love to end the war at all, ever.
My vote's always for death.
My vote's not always for death. My vote's for lots of different things.
No, always death.
Wow.
Death or bust. It's my family motto. Should we tag into Martinpus?
Yes. Let's be us.
Yeah, nice. There we go. Nice. I mean, should we carry on trying to get into Spain while the Polar's going?
But aren't we being sieged while the oh yeah, because the Spain solves the siege. Yeah. You know, there's a good chance we lose the war before we get over there. You know.
We really need to get over there.
Can we not? It's just another Ant McPortant thing. I'm gonna not antagonise him further. It doesn't make any difference either way.
Yeah, we need to be very fast on this. On getting off the boats because our war score is going down at a rate of knots.
There is a chance we will lose the war before the cat will arrive.
Yeah, we just We just need to get our troops into Zamora. That's all we need to do.
Here's the boat.
Pause,
okay.
Pause. Oh, God. And I'll send him into Zamora. And the second he gets into Zamora, we're going to kill Sean and Morsley. Come on. God, this is tense. We're going to lose.
I hate this.
Yeah, me too. Come on, almost there. Almost there. We have to pause the second we get in there as well.
Look at the top right. Look at the top right. Look, he's dead. Died of depression at 72.
Oh my God. Funny air, he just came back to life. Maybe he saw what was going on and decided, I think hell's better for me.
Yeah.
We'll have more fun in hell. Who's the
well,
King
good thing we didn't. Good thing we didn't ask if our dad was ever going to love us again. Oh. Who's the king of the Blue Country? Garibaldi. Oh no, it's not. It's this unpronounceable long name, which we'll now have to deal with regularly. We have to refer to this guy.
Wow. Well, I think let's get the cat into Zamora. He's almost there.
Oh, we're there. Okay. We're there.
Okay, Sean, kill Sean and Morsley.
How? How?
Go into the war tab. Go into the war icon thing at the bottom right, and then kill, and then his character ID.
Okay, so we have sent a cat directly to his house to lick him.
Yeah.
And it has killed him, and that nullifies the war because the claim. Read things like what out? He died of depression. There wasn't a thing to read out. It just says he died of depression at 72.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we sent King Meow to Spain to lick our brother to death, and he did. And you'll see that Pissing Myself is reunited. It is one whole country.
Oh, I brought up his portrait on the top left so you could see who died. But maybe it wasn't clear. Feedback noted.
Feedback, yeah. He's dead. He ain't come back. Well, he might come back. Might mission back with the Dragon Balls.
Oh, that's Sea-Preg.
Yeah, he got Sea-Preg.
My husband, Mr. Husband, is just storming in, roaring and smashing chairs. He knows about my affair with King Meow. He knows the child I carry is not his. Are we respinning? How did that go?
I think it went. We got horse.
Oh, we're talking to the horse.
I think so. What we could do is, I mean, we could always save the horse for first time next stream. If we feel like we've reached.
Yeah, we could start on a horse next time if you like, because we're nearing the end now. But also we could horse now.
It's up to
no
you guys.
skin off my nose.
I don't know how Andre Eldridge is doing, but he sounded pretty tired when I last spoke to him.
Start on a horse.
It might be the case that if we start on a horse, he might be more refreshed and might be able to help guide us in new directions once he's had a time to think about Funny Air's death and the Aztecs being our friends. And that's just my opinion, you know.
I think start on horse has got it. No one's given a dissenting opinion.
Yeah.
In which case, what happened to the big dragon army? It is probably no.
It should still be there.
Yeah, basically this guy who's just called King because his thing won't fit on. He's got the army. It's just been inherited. This army is coming back to Belarus.
I think that means we have a strong claim on France. Because our father, who was King of France, died, and we've got a claim on France.
We've got a claim on France, yeah.
Worth thinking about.
Let's look at where we are. We probably inherit it somewhere down the line. But there goes Garibaldi, Boo Boo, Cindy, Laurentios, and Bertil.
Well, actually, we're probably, if we died 3 times, we'd probably end up as the King of France.
King with hat.
If you go to the succession of...
Yeah, I'm going back to the succession. Where's the king? Oh, this hat. That was the King with hat that Night Screen tried to rename before that got us into this mess. But it's in the memory hole. I think it's... Yeah.
We have snatched victory from the jaws of defeat. I mean, really, quite literally.
Yeah.
I mean,
not through good gameplay, but through fiddly story crafting.
And mechanics.
Yeah. Through really fiddling around with the mechanics that we've written to botch them in a way that we don't just lose the game.
Yeah, pushing them to their logical limits. Oh boy.
Oh, do we not already have all the Dragon Balls? Do we not already have that?
How many do we have?
Well, let's look.
2, 3,
1,
4,
2, 3,
5,
4,
6.
5.
We've got 6.
Have we not got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? We have all of them.
No, hang on. No. 1, 2.
Well, hang on. Let's do it this way. Here's the 1-star Dragon Ball. Here's the 2-star. Here's the 3-star. Here's another 3-star.
No, here's a 4-star.
4-star has 3 stars on it.
Oh yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Oh, you're right.
Okay.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, spin.
One last flip. Okay. Music ready?
No, just flip.
Okay. Here we go, guys. What is it? Oh, it's tops. We got a Dragon Ball.
Nice.
We've got them all.
Add artifact DB 6. If we want to revive, we should decide now. If we don't want to revive, it could conceivably be done
next
stream.
So, poll. Do we save it for something else next stream? Something juicy? Maybe it could be anything. You know.
Mono, can you just put up a poll which is revive or not revive? Because that's all we need to know. We could bring Funny Air back, even though he wanted to die. We could bring back Baloo, our papal possibility. We could bring back the original King Morl, the old syphilitic sort of rubbish guy that started this all off.
Oh, yeah.
We could bring back Shauna Remorseley.
Yeah.
Terrible idea.
Well,
but yeah.
it's not about whether it happens now or later, Mono. It's about whether it's a revival or not, because a revival can only happen between streams. So it'd kind of be a damp squib to start on a revival.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's up to you guys. Do you want a revive, or do you want something else to be determined next stream? In which case, we'll save it for next stream. And we can present you some options as well, and then you can contribute as well. And...
Sorry about that, everyone. We'll just do another poll that just... It's about whether we revive or just anything else.
Yeah.
Anything else is just whatever you could dream up. We'll just see if it's like plausible.
Yeah, like again, the dragon's powers are almost unlimited. Almost, you know.
Bring back Kings of Leon.
You could.
You could pick any minor character you want. You could bring back Son of Catbox.
You could bring back that that bot from the first stream.
Yeah, the bot that was our physician. I think at some point killed us.
Oh yeah.
We could bring back Joan of Arc.
Yeah. We could make ourselves a pirate emperor. We could make ourselves the Aztec emperor. We could give ourselves, we could make ourselves Muslim. Anything you wanted, anything in the world you wanted.
I mean, it feels mad to like summon a dragon to tell you to believe in Islam.
I suppose. I think we're going for revive. There seems to be a consensus at the moment for.
Could go either way.
Bring
back language.
Bring back Benjamin. Benjamin's back. Benjamin's back.
Can we revive Funny Air again? Yeah, why not? We can revive anyone.
Funny Air could return it again.
We can revive the Pope that crushed our dad's skull.
One in, one out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we could go anywhere yet.
This one's tough.
Yeah. Oh. Please don't let the end results be 52-48. If it is something else next stream, is that something that we decide on now, or we decide on next stream?
If it's something else, we'll decide it next stream. If it's revival, we should decide it now so it can be implemented for next stream.
Yeah, I think that's it.
I think you cannot wish to change the will of God. That is beyond Shenron.
Yes.
I think that's safe to say that's a limit.
Yeah, hard limit. 24 votes. Are we going to get any more than 24, do you think?
I think it safely can be shut down. It's slowed. It's slowed quite a lot.
It looks like we're going to be reviving.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's just fill it up with everyone we could possibly revive. So there's Funny Air,
Baloo,
Pope who killed our dad, Baloo, original Captain Barnacles, Catbox, King Morl, Smimogen,
Joan of Arc,
a witch, Joan of Arc, Remorselessly. Kings of Leon. Let's go with that. I can't think of any. Oh yeah, Martinez. She was great.
Nice. That's a good selection. And
Super Saiyan Bear was Baloo. Oh, you mean the one that just dies? Oh yeah, okay, Agent Cooper.
No, Dale Cooper is alive.
Dale Cooper's alive. Oh, it was just another one. We have an amazing warrior. We have Dale Cooper, so I'm not...
Dale Cooper's the gopher and the Super Saiyan.
Yeah, Peter Paintings. Is Peter Paintings definitely dead?
I think he is. I think Peter Planet is alive.
Yeah, gone.
Peter Paintings was early on. I think he was under Gaunty Crisps, I think. Cornish Goku.
Yeah. There's more options here than will fit in a poll. I'm going to distill it down. Yeah, I'm distilling it down.
Okay.
I think that's the options.
That's good. That's a good choice. Yeah, that's nice.
I think that should fit as well.
One of the things that's difficult about reviving the Pope as well is that he wouldn't be the Pope. He'd just be some guy.
Just be a random guy. And if he was the Pope, then it would just break the game because there'd be two popes or something.
Yeah, and once we've decided on who we're reviving, then I think we're going to jump straight into morality poll, which is going to be fun. And then we'll say goodnight.
Will Blues keep dying of old age? He will die again at some point of old age. Yeah. He won't be immortal, just be revived.
Maybe when you get revived by Shenron, you get like a temporary health boost. I think that's...
A health boost, or we could de-age you a bit. We can give it so you've got a run.
Yeah. I mean, funny, because Funny Air died of a random... He died of depression, which is just a random thing that could happen once you have that trait. So he didn't die of old age, you know. So that was just the draw.
But again, Funny Air hates us anyway, and Funny Air chose to die, so they might not like being brought back. Just something to consider.
That's true.
But they don't like us anyway, so what have we got to lose?
Yeah, that's true. Funny Air, the Hell Dragon. Baloo from Tailspin. I forgot about that.
Oh yeah, forgot canonically Blues. We did a poll for it, right, to decide which Baloo it was.
Yeah, Baloo from Tailspin or from the Jungle Book. I really miss Baloo, guys. Baloo was like central to our bear heresy.
Baloo was the only person actually helping us advance our main objective. As unexciting as they were integral to the plot in a way that no one else is.
Funny Air is good though. I wouldn't mind seeing Funny Air again in my life.
I wouldn't mind seeing Funny Air again in my life. Ringing endorsement of a person. Accidental vote for Peter paintings there. We'll remember that if it's like would clinch anything. But
yeah, that was the one vote that pushed Peter paintings over the edge. How many Funny Airs has Ben seen? I've seen a few different Funny Airs. There was the first Funny Air, then there was the bear Funny Air, then there was then there was the dead dragon Funny Air, and then there was the reborn dragon Funny Air. And there's going to be another dead Funny Air, and then another reborn Funny Air. Who's King of France?
It is amazing that Funny Air was introduced in like episode 1 or 2, and we're just
episode
like
1, I think.
Yeah, episode 1, and this guy like turned into like the original bear, and then became an immortal dragon, but then got depressed and killed himself.
It's a tale as old as time. Also, because he was like the second in line, so I think it was one of those characters who we didn't think we'd be seeing much of. And then, of course, everything happened.
Everything happened.
Everything happened. How many votes have we had?
I can't see it because it's so long. It sort of stretches beyond its own boundaries.
I think we have a winner. I think we should call it. I think it's going to be Baloo from Tailspin.
I think it's going to be Baloo. Mono, you're calling for a runoff, but I think that Baloo has it. I think winner, just for time. It's already late, and we've got to do the last.
Smimogen, if I told everyone to vote for Smimogen, guarantee that Smimogen would not win. That's how it works. Oh yeah, Sam says that Funny Air was actually the first donation.
Funny Air was the first donation. That's incredible. Funny Air can still come back, remember, because the Dragon Balls.
Oh yeah, like
Funny Air can come back will be active again. In fact, they'll be active again on the 23rd of June.
1940.
Dragon Ball's active June 942. So we'll get another shot on everything. Baloo has won, and now we've got to do morality pong. So we have angered heaven, and it is high time we take a look at ourselves and go, is this who we want to be? We had a list of crimes, all of them reasonable, from killing, murder, incest, kinslaying, setting Ben off. We've done everything wrong that an entity can do wrong. And heaven has sent the Aztecs, given them oars, to come and destroy Europe just to take revenge on us. It is time we think. Ben did not, well, you know, everyone's in control of themselves, but everyone is also influenced by their environment. But it is time we take a look at ourselves, because inside us there are two opposing factions. Inside everyone there is a yin and there is a yang, and they are always in constant battle. Now we will let that battle play out in real time, and we will learn whether we want to be fundamentally good or fundamentally evil. But this is not a poll option. This is not a wheel spin. It is not random. It is chaotic, but it is down to our own actions. Now, hopefully this will work. Really, really hope it will. Let's take a little look.
Good luck, everyone.
What we've got here is a Twitch Plays Pong interface. There are two commands. It will be bigger when it's loaded. This is like an MS-DOS Pong. It will fill this central square when it's big. If you want to play for good, in fact, let me see. This should work. Hopefully it does. The ball is going to go too fast. The latency, do you want a test run? Capitals and non-capitals don't matter. Left up, left down. Does anything riding us being good, bad? Yes, let me explain this. If we are good, we are going to set ourselves a goal to show we are good. If we do not achieve it, God will punish us again. If we decide to be bad, God will punish us again with the same punishment we'd get if we don't achieve goodness. There will be we can have a test round, then we'll have a couple of rounds with a half time, and the overall winner decides our morality. So if you want to play as part of evil, R up, R down. Remember that on Twitch you can't spam the same thing a lot, so there's like a cooldown while you wait to try and move your paddle again. So are people ready? Can I get just R's in chat if you're ready to do a test run? Yes, both characters representing good and evil are dead. Whoops. Okay, here's a test run. L up, L down, R up, R down. You haven't explained what game it is. It's Pong. It's Pong. You're going to use chat commands to control the paddles, and we're going to see how that works. L up, L down, R up, R down. Capitalization, lowercase, doesn't matter. Here we go.
Here we go, guys. Good luck.
Okay, so that's your test run, and now we're about to go in for real. The latency, the ball cannot be slowed down. The ball cannot be slowed down more than this. I have installed 10 different bongs. The ball on average is faster. This is terrible. Yeah, it's unplayable. Here we go. This is for real. Best of 10, then we do, then we switch rounds. Here we go. Yeah, the lag is going to make it impossible. Here we go.
Come on, guys. Let's do it. I want some goods. Let's get some goods.
Oh God. Well. Oh no. Oh. Hey.
Oh, you got a rally.
Oh. Oh. Hey, evil's on the way up.
Yeah, here we go.
Never mind. Okay. That's 7. That's 10-3 to good. And now we're going to switch sides. People who previously were L up and L down's now evil. R up and R down is now good. Let's try it again. In we go.
I love that defeat noise. Come on, guys, we can get good. We can do it. We want good morality here.
This doesn't work. Well, how do I shut it down? Okay, well, what's the result of that?
Yeah.
When good won, good won by
10-3.
less than when evil won.
It was 10-3 when good won. Evil won 10-1.
Yeah.
So good.
So
won.
evil won more.
Yes.
I guess. Do you want? Okay, hang on. Do you want to declare us evil, or shall I build a game that works? Which of those two things would you like? Would you like me to come back and build one that actually works? This was very much a test. I'm glad I got all the stuff to go into the game. Build a game that works. 3 exclamation mark. A game that works.
I like that that's a question that you have to ask.
I'll put that in the memory hole. Build a game that works. 1-letter commands. Yeah, it's a learning curve. Look, you should be impressed that I got anything to happen. You should be impressed that you wrote something and it went into Pong. That was hard.
Yeah.
But it will. I'll do a game that works.
And we'll do that for the beginning of next stream, right?
We'll do that at the beginning of next stream. So the beginning of next stream, Baloo will be back. We're gonna talk to the horse. In fact, let's just wrap up. We're gonna get the Scry horse. The Dragon Balls are gonna activate, and I built a game that works. The next day is going to be called Ben's Plate. We're going to start a war with the king of beautiful Stockport in a risky war.
Yeah. I think that's about it.
And that's it, really. We've come
a long way today, guys. It's been really an emotional roller coaster, and I'm happy that
stressful.
I'm happy that this week's emotional roller coaster was focused on the game and not on my mental decay. But But H is in the chat for history.
B's in the chat for Benjamin, and L's in the chat for language.
And S is in the chat for Sean building a game. So I think it was very hard. There's lots of B's and L's and H's. Some S's. So yes, there come the S's. Very good.
Would Kaplunk work? I'll have a look. Thanks everyone for watching. Thanks everyone for donating. Thank you for playing my broken game, and thank you for playing the larger broken game that I call King Morl.
Yes.
We have been Sean Morley and Benjamin Alborough. We'll see you next time. Good speed. God bless. And have you got like a little sign off to put on the end of that?
Gang out.
Yeah. Gang out. Good night.